economy, being, where their economy is being measured is either high or up, and on this case is high. I mean, getting all the mineral resources, coal, petroleum, gas, what do you call it? A lot of minerals there. Limestone, cocoa. Cocoa is even a plant, and a lot of minerals that I can't even mention now, and they have been getting it, taking it, exploiting it, you know. Is it not stealing, you call it? Okay. And nothing to show for it on our own side. So my people, enough is enough of this, you know, bad treatment on us. Upon that, they are killing us, you know, kidnapping us, organ harvesting our people, selling our organs in international market. This is serious. I mean, enough is enough. So now they have been warned. All oil and gas company in Biafra territories, you have been warned. If you want to continue to do business, you must take clearance from Biafra government. We've been able to have create a state within a state, which is United States of Biafra. So now, if you want to continue doing your business normal, you must take clearance from Biafra government. Yes, you must take clearance. Shell, Heritage Company, Chevron, Ajip, whatever your names are, you must go through Biafra government. And we can also guarantee you a good business environment as you do that. So please, if you must continue, if you must stay in Biafra territory, you must obey the instruction. Or whatever you see, you take. You can also ask Heritage how far. So my people,
Stella,
let's give up mic and
Stella,
sir.
Stella, can you hear me? Just hold on. Let me check because the Minister of Information is on. Let me see if
Ah,
his space is set. Just hold on. Don't bring down the space. Let me see. If it's okay,
okay,
then we all go there. Yes.
okay.
No. Oh, sorry. It's your own that he
No,
shared.
no, it's not. It's not his own. He shared
Ah.
her own.
Let me check. Oh, bring him down.
Agbada had enough today already.
Please
Eh?
don't.
Okay.
Is this your own that
So,
he shared? It's not
okay.
Yeah,
on.
So
he's
at
just
the
shared
end
her
of the
own.
day, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, sent Shell packing at the end of the day. And if they want to come back for real, they must go through the government, Biafra government. Get their clearance right. So we can also make sure they have good business environment to work on or to work with. So also this goes to other oil companies and gas companies, coal companies also. If you're interested, want to work in our own area, United States of Biafra, then you must go by the rules. So thank you everyone. Let me stop here for now. I give my co-host Mike. Jaja Godson, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you so much, Stella. This
Take your time, Mo. Just take your time.
Georgia, did you see the jumbotron?
as they speak, man. As they speak, is still.
What?
Do you know what I calculate for my hand?
Uh-uh. What were you calculating?
I said,
Oh, uh-huh.
how can mighty shell that have all the Fulani in the government have the backing of their papa, UK, and everybody, and they allow only one man, Simon Ekpa, to change them out. This thing needed is a spiritual something.
Yes, sir.
We will hit this shell program for 1 week or 2 weeks.
Oh my God. So, dear friends, sorry about that. It's just as they think they do me.
Greet everybody on our well done. I hope that they hear me. They are just trying to frustrate themselves. No be we. No be we. Thank God we were able to have a space.
They are wasting their time. Our own will go. They are wasting their time.
So, everyone, you're welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from here. My sister Stella, congratulations. You made it. Congrats. So, thank
Congratulations on
you.
what, sir? I don't understand.
You
To
made it
host a
now.
space, it's
No,
They
easy.
no,
decided to free
it's
it.
not
You don't.
easy. It's
Okay,
not
it has been
easy.
under technical problems.
To
Yes,
host
no.
a space.
Okay.
What's the space today? No days now. So,
Now is Elon Musk. They have been facing some
hey.
technical problems, so they've been able to resolve it, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy. I salute you from here. Our own minister, Mazugo, 247. I salute you. Jedi Walker, I salute you. Mazugo Chiku, I salute you. Kama Israel, I salute you. Ayo, Ben, Wabo, I salute you. Veteran, and Williams, I salute you. Emeka, my brother. Christopher, I salute you. Ben Chooks, I salute you. Simeon, and our own Onwuka. I think that is him. Onwuka, I salute you. And the Agujebwe. Sir Williams, Ezeben, Ebere, and the one there are so many here. Pardon me if I will not go that down, but I salute each and every one of you, Biafrans. You guys are resolute. I salute each and every one of you. Back to the business. All protocol duly observed. Simon Ekpa, why now? Why do you send this Shell, the mighty Shell packing and the Heritage Oil Company, packing from Nigeria and what is his name? What is their name? ShopRite. And you're sending ShopRite packing from the north. Why now? Biafrans, I want to tell you that that Simon Ekpa, that Nwabuda in Finland, that small boy, that nobody, that self-acclaimed agitator, that self-acclaimed disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that self-acclaimed the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, is no longer only in charge of the Biafra territory, but also in charge of the whole zoological republic. That he says what happens, and he tells you where to stay and where you will not stay. If Mazi Simon Ekpa is chasing them out from Biafra land, what is happening to those that are packing from the north? Who is chasing them from the north? The ShopRite that is packing, who is chasing them from Kano that they have abandoned and left everything off from there? That is how powerful this man has been. That is how powerful Biafrans has been. You know, when all these things are happening and we are begging the Fulani that this line you want to tow, this path you want to go, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret ever going this path. And they were doing their strong head. They were being stubborn. And they said who are the Biafrans that they have everything at their fingertip. That is just a snap of a finger and everything will fall in place. And we are telling them that this thing is going to hurt. This thing is not the way you're looking at it is going to go. Leave Biafrans to go. We don't want a restructuring that you keep people for again. Just leave us quietly to go. And they can't even promise them that if it's the oil that is their problem, that he will give them oil in quantum. That they themselves also will not be a causing nuisance to our neighbors, not inside Biafra, but so that we'll not be hearing that there's a robbery in our neighbor nations, So I will not be reading all those things in the news because it will also be happening in Africa. So all these things are the things that the leader of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wanted to avert. And he promised them, give them his word that he's going to do it. They should just allow referendum for the benefit of doubt of those that will say we were compelled to be joined into Biafra. No, we want everybody to be your choice. That majority said we want Biafra. But Fulani keep on doing their shenanigans until today. And now the Biafrans has risen up that if it's for the referendum, since you guys are not ready because nobody wants to be a Nigerian again, we're going to conduct it by ourselves, within ourselves. We will now know how many is interested going to just or join with the Nigerians and how many is ready to defend the land of Biafra. And over 80 million Biafrans has already chosen that what they needed is Biafra today, tomorrow. And that is why the government of the Biafrans in exile has risen up and said, we're going to start somewhere. With all the implementation of sit at home that started over 2 years ago, with that civil disobedience, we are going to be adding things to it to more further reclaim our land and also to send a stronger message to any person that cares to know that this is our territory. And we have put in a lot of measures in place which affects Shell today. And the man that is piloting this particular thing that is chasing Shell today, that Shell is now looking for where to sell their company that they built for how many years now? 1939 to date is how many years? Somebody should do the calculation. 1939 minus 2024. Please, somebody should do the calculation. Let me see how many years business that you have established for so many years. It have lasted for a decade. All of a sudden you want to sell it. What is chasing you? What happened? Because I know that this company has served the interests of a nation. So it's not an individual
Sir, did
company.
you say
It's not an
1999?
individual company. How many years?
He said 1999.
1939.
30.
1939.
Okay.
Yes, 39.
85 years. 85 years.
85 solid years. This company
Oh,
seniored
89.
Nigeria. This
1935.
company,
89.
yes, this company seniored Nigeria independent because Nigeria independence was 1960.
1935.
This company existed before the independence of Nigeria.
It's 85 years, Stella, 85 years.
Yes, that's what she said. 85 years. This company existed is just a few years after amalgamation. If you minus 85 years from 109 or 10 years now, it's just few years after amalgamation. So the Nigerian, am I being heard?
Yes, sir.
It keeps
It was
Okay.
breaking.
breaking.
Yes.
It was breaking before.
Yes, call came in. I've got it. If this company should be human being, this Shell and Nigeria will be either age grade. They will be in the same meeting when you come to Kindred's meeting because they're just about 30 something years older than the company. They will be doing things together. But now this same company that is part and parcel of Nigeria is packing. And you think that their age mate that they grew up with is not packing. I just want to send a message to some one Nigerians that are here. The person that they born this Nigeria with, or the first born and the younger son of Nigeria, is packing to leave. And the firstborn, which is Nigeria, is also an intruder. And you think as they watch the son, and is this son, this last son is the one making all the money that the elder son is using to for a living. And you think as the younger son is packing to go back to where he come from, that the elder brother will not join suit. If you're still thinking in this line, just have a rethink and think again. Because for Shell to pack and go, and many others that will join in few days or in few months from now, is a sign that Nigeria has already. If Nigeria has not packed, that they still have upper hand in what Biafrans are doing, Shell will not go anywhere. Shell will even tell you that they are going to invest another 1 billion to open another company somewhere. They will be telling you of $1 trillion that they want to invest in Nigeria. That is what they should be telling you by now. But they have used their microscope and view what is about to happen, and they see that Nigerian hand have come out from anything that has to do with the Biafrans. That's why they are running. They are not running as a result, oh, we have gathered enough money, we just want to leave these people alone with their oil. No. They are not going because they want to let you a breathing space. No. They are not going because they want you to have a better future. No. They are not going because your land, they have spoiled it with oil spillage, and the land, they want to go or stop work so that the nature will grow itself back again for another years to come, that the nature will see how to repair itself when the oil spillage stopped. That is not why they are going. They are not going because they now realize that they have been exploiting you. They are not going because they now realize, oh, these people have been suffering, and all the money they're supposed to use and build social amenities for themselves, and we are the ones packing it to our country and better our country, and they will come there also to come and slave and be the ones sweeping, be the ones cleaning our club, be the ones washing our dishes, be the ones, let me use the phrase of our sister Stella, being the ones cleaning old people's bum bum. It's not out of pity that they are going. It's out of a greater power that have jammed them. And there's nothing, every mechanism that they will put in place, all the money that they need to give to Nigeria to support them for the progress of their company. I just want to tell us something. Anywhere you have your business, we are businessmen. And we know what it means for you to establish business, and all of a sudden you want to pull it. Many of the markets that have been destroyed in Yoruba land today, the chairman and the stakeholders of that market always contribute money, collect taxes from the masses that are in that business, in that market, and they will contribute a lot of money, sometimes up to the volume of 300, 400, 500 million naira, and they will take it to the government of the day, and the government of the day will leave them to that market. Until after 8 years, another government will come and threaten to demolish the market again, and they will contribute the same money. Do you know why they are doing all this sacrifice? They are not doing this sacrifice because it's sweet to them. It's hurting them. Many of them are bringing out the money that they don't even have just to secure their little kiosks where they are coming out on daily basis to earn a living. I want you to see this Shell with the same eyes. That nobody will have established company that is doing well, yielding income, yielding profit, that you labor less, you get very big profit. Shell is not doing anything. How much tax are they paying to Nigeria? They are just partnering with Nigeria, and they are looting and looting and looting and looting. So normally they will not leave. They have bribed and bribed and bribed and do anything that they want to do, pump money into Nigeria's security structure, thinking that by so doing that Nigeria will empower their forces to overpower Biafrans. And the more they do it, the more they see that the security architecture of Nigeria is failing. The more they do it, they see Musa coming to cry. The more they send in this money, the more the thing is crashing. The more they send in billions, they see it vanish before their eyes. And the government of Nigeria, let me tell you about this government of Nigeria. These people are really lazy. When you hear that they are sending in, they have budgeted 1 billion, 2 billion, 100 billion for security, it's not coming from the treasury of Nigeria. Those money is a taxation coming from these oil companies that you see and many other multi-million companies that you see in Nigeria. These are the people that tax. Listen, we are fighting these Biafrans, and if you didn't contribute this money, probably if these Biafrans have the upper hand, if we are unable to equip our military and give them all the hardware that they need to combat these people and clamp them down, that you are definitely going to lose your business. So the only way to save the future of this business is to bring this amount. This other company is bringing this amount. This other, they will call all the companies in Nigeria that are bringing. So your own is not an exception. Then you will now bring those people that that collected the money will now cut their own share and give the federal government the other one. And federal government will now cut their own share and give the army general the other one. And army general will now cut their own share and give the lieutenant. Oh, that's how the money will go until it will get to the person, to the logistics officer that will make the thing to happen. They will also cut their own. By the time you know it, they will just go and buy 2 or 3 AK-47 and they will give to the soldiers and they will come. And we will collect it from them. And they will cry and go back. And Nigeria government will call them again, say this thing, they look at all those things that we buy is not even enough. We need more. So these people have paid and paid and paid and say, if we continue like this, before you know it, we will go bankrupt. And we know these useless and the hopeless people, they are not going to pay us this money back. This is just money that that you give to your friend. That's why they are packing. They are business wise. They don't want to continue their stupidity with one Nigeria that has no future. They know that Nigeria has no future without the Biafrans. And they see that the future of Nigeria is already pulling out. So they will be the most insane and stupid people to still remain in Nigeria when the future have already left Nigeria. So that's why you see Shell. Packing out.
Oh my God, what's going on? Jaja God, we can't hear you clearly. Or is it from me?
No, maybe
Your
somebody
mic
should
is
borrow
breaking.
him network now. Somebody should borrow him network. Mazugo, borrow only a
His
network.
neighbor,
No,
his
this is
neighbor, his
a like
neighbor,
a move.
his neighbor is not happy.
Mazugo, borrow only a network in Kegi.
His
So,
neighbor is not happy.
okay, remember we have this space recorded or recording. Okay, so so my people, Jaja, can you go down? I bring you up again, please. Even my co-host mouthpiece also is having a problem. Okay, so can we go to our information? Our minister, who go 247. So I will give you the mic. Okay, can we go to JD Walker? JD, are you there? Are you asleep?
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Salon here.
You're strong guy.
Good evening from here, everyone in the space today. Thank God, later on, everything is coming back to normal. It's just a technical glitches from Twitter X. It's nothing more than that. I greet everyone on space. I greet our host Stella, our co-host Matt Pace, and everyone here, everyone on the space, our ministers in the house. We go 247, Otumwamaya, and the rest of the guys. Thank you guys for coming. I stand on an existing protocol that says hashtag Simon Epan. Why do you send shell packing? Biafra Republic government in exile power. So like the topic says, I know that we'll be having issues with the Twitter today, but everything is coming to. Meanwhile, I say greetings to our leader Mazin Nandekano for being steadfast, hanging in there. His message, we got it, because the result is what is happening to Islamic State of Nigeria at the moment. They are confused. They've been bamboozled. We are going home. October, November will never change. The downfall of the Islamic State of Nigeria, it's been announced. With the exit of Royal Dutch Shell, it doesn't get bigger than this. Our Prime Minister, Madisa Maneba, said it last month ago, December 2023, that by January, he did say it specifically, by January, big, giant companies will be fleeing the zoo because the governments have made it's not a good business environment for them anymore. And for Royal Dutch Shell to exit Nigeria, I'm telling you, the zoo is on its nail. That's the end of it. Because this is massive. This is massive. Years back ago, in Ogoniland, eight Ogoni tribes from different communities came together, and then they tried to petition the spillage that was done to their community. They sued Shell PLC and its Nigeria representative Brian Anderson. At initial, Shell did not accept the fact that they did any spill at all. But when the case get to court, that was when Shell admitted, that was different anyway. That was when Shell admitted, first of all, it happened in Bodo community. And what Shell did, to see how wicked these people are, they only give the community food compensation. It's outrageous, but it didn't even stop there. The 8 Ogonis, including Ken Sarawiwa, that went and petitioned and sued Shell in regards to the spillage in Ogoniland specifically. When the whole thing started, he thought the so-called Abacha then was his friend. You know, the thing that with this Efulefus is that when the Fulanis want to use you, they will use you as much to the max. And when you have done their bidding for them, believe me, for the fact that you did something to your people, they will never ever trust you. The moment you come close to them and you get into their trouble, you will be used as scapegoat. The same thing, the same way you did to your people is the same thing that you're going to receive in return. And what happened? When they were having arguments, do you want me to call Abuja? Because he thinks that he had a friend in Abuja. And when he called the son Abacha then, and what did Abacha told him? Because you think that you know him, that's why you want to cause trouble. You think that maybe because you know him, who give you the right to go and start having issues with Shell? And before this man can know what is going, before he can say ABC, they've been tried already in the military court and sentenced to get dead by hanging. Up to date, even with the international outcry and whatever it is, at the end of the day, what happened? Nothing happened to the zoo. Nothing happened to the government of the day, which is Sana Abacha and his colleague, because they always use the same oil that we have in Biafra land to bribe the unbribable. This is not once, not twice, it's ongoing up this day. But guess what? It's like in a movie script, when you see the actor and the boss, sometimes the actor tries to save the day, but someone will come from somewhere, all of a sudden start destroying the city, start causing all type of mayhem, intimidating and bullying everyone. And lo and behold, someone from somewhere will just come out from nowhere and kill the boss. Even without the presence of the actor, kill the boss and restore order to the city. Do you know who that is? That is the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, in the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is exactly the same thing that was going on in the zoo Islamic State of Nigeria. He came on and restored peace in the southeast. Till date, our region have been the most safest at the moment, and even going forward. Because you know why? Because the Biafra Liberation Army stood their ground against the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria ragtag army. They defeated them because of the funding that we've been getting from here to there. At the initial stage, a lot of people mocked him. A lot of people mocked this government. As young as this government is, they have done something that the Islamic State of Nigeria or any state governor within the Southeast, so-called governor within the Southeast, that we have already delegitimated a long time ago. They have done more than what they have done since the inception of the Islamic State of Nigeria when they have independence since 1960. Within a space of 10 months or so. It's evidently clear that the information, that the tweet that our PM made just a couple of days ago in regarding to multinational company that is still operating within Biafraland, that they have to get permission from the government, from the BRGIE, before they can continue doing business in the land. And as a result, today, the biggest of them all, the Shell PLC, after they merged with the Royal Dutch. By the way, these criminal British people, they have 40% interest in this company, while the rest go to the Netherlands, 60%. This is how they roll. Anywhere they did something, they will never ever go to. Even they have pipe right from Biafraland all the way to Liverpool in Britain, taking our oil resources all the time, unabated. Even this terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria doesn't even know how many crude of oil barrel that Britain always get from the zoo. They don't know because they're not interested. Their all hope is that let this oil finish. But guess what? It will never finish. Because why? The Chukwu Okike Abiama already have ordained it that this is my people, I will bless them with this. Just have a think of this. Didn't we have a common border with Cameroon in Bakasu? Does Cameroon have any oil? Have you even think of that? No, Cameroon doesn't. If they do, they only just minor thing. But within the territory, the axis of the Nigeria of Biafran territory, both in the deep sea and on empty land, this is where these oils are found. Why didn't Cameroon have as much as we? We have common borders in both land and sea. This is to tell you that we are those people that you've been reading for a very long time. The people of Biafra. Onyendu have been saying this, he have been shouting upon his voice on this, and a lot of people took him for granted. Can't you see that is happening? And we so thank God. That's why no matter what you do to an average Biafran, give them $1, they will make big deal out of it and turn into millions. The same thing will not be said about other people in the region. That's why they are not happy with us. Look at our two that we got. We got Mazin Nandekano, and then we got Saman Epa. Look at the wonders they're doing. Can you see any other person from different regions? Even the one that we thought that they were doing something now started praising the oppressor. Can you even believe that? That's why our PM is 1,000 steps ahead of these people. He just knowing. And as a result, you see what happened yesterday. They started praising his oppressor. We so thank God for the government that we have. This is our government, and we not agree for anybody. They will lead us to that promised land, and that promised land is Biafra. And it's sacrosanct, and it's going to happen October, November this year. Thank you very much, guys. I yield the mic for now. I'll be going to listening session. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, JD Walker, for that wonderful submission. Am I coming out now? Stella?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Yes,
Are you sure Stella is not cooking? Okay.
I'm here.
Just want to know. Thank you so much. I think let's go to the mic then, Stella. Let's go to the mic. Maybe as
I
we
haven't
proceed.
spoken yet. I haven't
Okay,
spoken.
okay, yeah, my second person. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, our own Stella. In fact, today we have seen how consistent we are, how fearless and unshakable in our pursuit of our freedom. We have seen it today on how Anna Piakasi anyhow, yet we are here now. I thank you, the host. I thank you, my co-host, Jaja God. I thank you, our own Ugo 247, the minister, and every other ministers here. I thank you for being here, and I thank all Biafrans who are here on space with us. All protocols observed. You see, when I tell people, do not cry too much for our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He knew why he sacrificed himself to come out so that we can be freed. The coming of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was ordained by the gods for a long time because our leader, he is a leader with a soft heart. But we needed a soldier to run the last relay for our freedom to come. And that is what is happening now. Look at the mighty shell. The mighty shell has fallen and has run away, trying to sell what does not belong to them. Whatever we do, as long as we are truth personified, nothing can stop anyone who goes with the truth all the time. No matter how you are pushed, we go nowhere until we get our freedom. Our Prime Minister has sent Shell Parking and every other powers that are trying, that has enslaved Biafrans for decades on end, while we suffer in perpetuity. The gods of Biafra said, enough is enough. This is the time for our freedom. And we all have to join hands together. If you are still standing on the sidelines and not putting any effort or support, what will you tell your conscience? That you have contributed to your freedom? Or are you among those who are sabotaging? We should have gotten this Biafra freedom by December 2023. But because of people who are putting obstacles here and there, it entered 2024. But as God will have it, our Prime Minister has given the date and time for Biafra redeclaration. And we all have to stand firm and surround him, hold his hand, and push him upwards so that finally everything we have suffered and suffered for years will come to fruition. We have suffered enough. Our parents suffered, our grandparents suffered for this nonsense. Enough is enough. Please do whatever you can, whether by support or whether by contribution. Please, no matter what, even if you do not donate, make sure you pay your tax. Tax is just a little dime. Please, no matter what, try and contribute. No matter how small, it will be appreciated. Let me yield my mic for now and let others speak. Thank you, my wonderful Biafrans. I love you all. Till tomorrow. If I die again and I come back, I want to come back an unapologetic Biafran Amazon. Thank you. I yield the mic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Mapis, for that wonderful submission. We are all Biafrans, and in a million generation, we want to come back as a Biafran and not as any other thing. So thank you so much. The host, do you have anything to add with what our sister said, or should we go ahead?
Let's go ahead because we have a lot of us that wants to speak.
Okay. Thank you so much. Mazugo 247, our own minister, the honorable minister. Come to the mic, my chairman. Are you there, the minister? Mazugo, are you there? Not at all. Onwuka, are you there? Your mic is already muted.
Thank you so much, Judge Chineke Ifeanyi Chukwu, my own comrade. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen in the house. Mother Stella. Thank you, everybody. Agujiegbe. Mouthpiece. Been a long time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mazugo. It's a wonderful day. Like play. We're gradually getting home. You know? Maybe the Kwani here, nobody knows that this is how it's going to be going. It seems like it's going very, very smoothly. And some people who doesn't know, they will always make mistake whenever they want to excavate the corpse. You know, many people would think things are going smoothly, that it's easy, but it's not easy. Because when grace is working upon somebody, everything that person touch turns to gold. Our PM is on grace. And I'm so glad I am part of this team. Thank God for this wonderful opportunity. I'm here to add to add my voice. Simon Epa, why do you send share packing? I want to make one. I want to say something. You know, growing up, I was please hold on. I was a Bible student, actually. So there was a way they narrated what happened during the days of Moses and the children of Israelites when they were coming out from the land of Egypt. You know, anybody can understood what happened in that Red Sea. But there is a way. The Bible illustrated it. The Bible said in Torah, when the children of Israelites, led by Moses, was coming closer to that Red Sea, the sea did not only divide into two, but that sea has to run away upon beholding the people coming. The mountains, the wave, everything within that Red Sea. Many people does not know that that Red Sea, that the Bible said that the sea, why are you shouting? Why are you crying? Even the mountain, even the waves. They did not divide, that Red Sea did not divide into two. But many people can always translate it in their own way. But that sea, as a matter of fact, has to run away. The sea was trying to save its existence, because it was looking at something that sea saw something that it has never seen in its entire life. In other words, the sea did not divide into two. That sea was running away because they couldn't stand those people coming. Or they divide into two. No, that wasn't what happened. But the sea was trying to survive, running away. Just like when some people is coming to fight you, And they never know there were some crowd of people coming behind you. So when they confront you, they see some multitude coming behind you. Now everybody must flee, because they cannot confront or stand the people that is coming with you. That was what happened during that day in that Red Sea. The Red Sea was trying to run away, not that the sea divided into two. Because when you say the sea divided into two, it's like maybe it was Moses that, no, the sea was running away. So that was what happened to Shell. Shell was running. And I know if you ask them what is pursuing them, they will tell you something bigger. They will tell you something big is after their life. They were running for their own existence, because God has spoken a word. God said to our PM, say a word and I will confirm it, that people might be marveled. Our Prime Minister is a man on a mission, and he was ordained before today. And we are so grateful. Many Ihiribama will still happen, because nobody saw Shell running like Agwo Eburuma. Many other companies will join suit. At the end of the day, people will say, how did it happen? Because we must go home. And we must go home in such a way that our enemies, God have mercy on you. And the way we're going to go home, many people will say, how did it happen? Like our leader, Mazin Nandekalo, rightfully said, that at the end, it will take a miracle from God, but we must go. And that miracle is what is taking place today before our eyes. Our only duty is just to be obedient. There is gain, in loyalty and obedience, to follow every instruction. I thank everybody for being here, and I thank you, Stella, for hosting us. Thank you, everybody. I yield the mic from here.
Who's done? Jaja God.
Jaja God, well, if Jaja God is not around, let's go to Abu Jebe, please.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Our own Onka, thank you. Please, let's go to Abu Jebe.
Yeah, thank you, my formidable freedom fighters. Madam Stella, thank you for making us not to start shedding tears, because when it seems that our voice are no longer here coming out, I myself have started crying. But what I don't mean by crying, but it pains me that what is going on. So my special greetings to you, Jaja God, may your days belong, the mouthpiece, may your days belong, our government, Biafran Republic government officials, many of you that are here, even those that are not here, our Prime Minister, may your days belong. Thank you for wiping away our tears. Thank you for making us to regain our lost glory. After the thoughts they have destroyed everything that our spring leader have put in place. But the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of our heroes and heroines, our innocent brothers and sisters and parents, they starved to death. They have risen up, supporting everything that we are doing, because they knew that we are fighting for a just cause. For that reason, those that are fighting against us, they will disappear like into a thin air. As it stands today, Biafran Republic government in exile. They got the power. They got the mandate. They got the template because Biafrans, 80 million Biafrans have given them that mandate upon which they stand with. And every instruction, every order they issue out must carried out joyously, jealously, without no doubt, without no fear, because they are working with equity and justice. And when one is working with equity and justice, there's a lot of natural power and spirit that is backing it up. That is exactly what we are seeing today. Moving ahead, as the order has been given to all these foreign corporate organizations that are operating illegally in the land of Biafra. You have heard from our Prime Minister that the earlier you start renegotiating with the non-government of Biafra, the better for you. But if you fail to do that, you don't have any other option than to blame yourself. That is why share, not minding you are quitting, you are living in shame, but time shall come with the authority coming from our government. Biafrans are going to establish legal battle against your organization for having operated in the land of Biafra for more than 85 years now. We are going to employ all the foreign mechanism. Investigators, let them come and investigate what you have put in place for the past 85 years that you have been operating, exploiting our resources. Like the first place they discover oil was in Oluburi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name. They saw somewhere like a name. It sounds like that. But when you go there today, it looks like where they are training even pig. It looks like where they are doing animal husbandry or whatever they're calling it. There's no meaningful development. There's no meaningful infrastructure. With all this, we are going to use it to fight against Shell and other, both Mobile, Ezon, F, whatever they call themselves. You people are going to give account of what you have put in place in the land of Biafra for the past 80 years, 85 years, 90 years that you have been exploiting our oil and gas and other mineral resources. You people have made our land to look like where human beings cannot live. Destroy our natural resources. Destroy our means of livelihood. Destroy the means our people are using, both farming, both fishermen. Those that the only means of their surviving is by fishing. People have destroyed everything. Now you want to live selling your resources. Which resources are you going to sell? You better drop everything, hand it over to our government, and escape from our land, because you have hunters. Shell, Mobile, F, whatever you choose to call yourself. The earlier you leave our land in peace, the better for all humanity. Otherwise, the spirit of our ancestors, the land, the sand, the sea, the water, the air that you breathe in Biafra land, even the plant and the animals, they will fight against you, because you have hunt nature, you have hunt peace, you have hunt equity and justice, you have hunt everything that has to do with mankind. Enough is enough. We have been lamenting, sending letters to all, both UN, to European Union, to America, whatever, to CIC, whatever. They felt adamant because they look at us, we are nobody. But now, after we started applying all the necessary mechanisms that are acceptable, that are known to those that are seriously fighting and those that are hungry and thirsty for the freedom, it's now you people will begin to speak. We have had enough. Look at what happened. Sorry if I'm diverting. Look at what happened at Ibadan. I knew that place that thing happened. 80% of resources, 80% of people that are living there, both doing business there, are Biafrans. This is just terrorist acts. Please, our media's government, this is my opinion. As time goes on, we start speaking about that. Let the Islamic terrorist Nigerian government, let them not polluting the minds of people. They have to say the truth and call a spade a spade. They have been using this pattern in Biafra land, destroying our means of livelihood, destroying our business places and our properties. Now, they have replicated them in Oduduwa land. They got so kind. They came very late. Had it been, it was when we are still sleeping, the world will not hear it. But now we are awake. Our eyes are open, even seeing far more than the eyes of ego. So it's our responsibility, Biafrans, wherever you are. If you cannot crawl, you walk. If you cannot walk, you run, in as much as you are moving. Let us not be stagnant. We can never be stagnant in our speaking, in our actions, in everything, in our utterances. We can never be stagnant. Enough is enough. We want to live. We want peace and progress. We want equity and justice. We are not preaching hate speech. We don't hate anybody. But we believe, let them live and let us live. Let them allow us to develop according to our pace. They say he that owns the land owns everything that is both on the surface and under the ground. We own everything. We own our land. We own our resources. If the gold in the northern part of Nigeria belongs to the northerners, what they call it, this California or whatever, belongs to them, then why should they tell us that the oil belongs to the entire Nigeria? It belongs to the Biafrans because we own the land. Everything that is on the land, in both on the and inside, belongs to the people. And the people are Biafrans, the indigenous people. That is whom we are. You can't take it away from us. You can't take our rights away from us. That is only our inheritance. Our great-grandparents left for us. You didn't take it from them. Is it now that you're going to take it from us? It's impossible. It can't happen. Thank you. Thank you. I know I have taken much of your time. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I yield my mic. May our days be long. Formidable Biafran, genuine and truthful Biafrans all over the world. We should not lose focus. Our eyes is on the ball. And our target is to make sure we finance our freedom. No matter what it's going to take, we must have to fortify our land to make it impregnable. I yield my mic. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Agujebe, for that wonderful submission. We're never going to move ground on our submissions. Neither are we going to capitulate on our assertions. Thank you so much. We stand with Biafra, and in Biafra we're going to stand. And in Biafra we will die and be buried. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. I don't know if our minister is on the mic now. If he's on the mic, let him have the mic. If he's not on the mic, then Mazi Ugochukwu You have the mic, my brother. And every other person that have not spoken that are ready to speak, please raise your hand so that for more with
4-7. I want to speak. Oh. I want to speak. I want to speak for a long time. Equity,
God knows.
progress.
God knows.
That is who we are. Equity must stand. Yeah.
God knows. The mic will come to you.
Yeah.
The mic will
Who go?
receiving it or
Jaja
receiving.
God.
Raise your hand.
Thank you.
Can
Jaja
you
Thank
give
you.
God.
me God knows?
Jaja God. Jaja God. God bless you. Jaja God. Yeah. I want to speak.
Okay, calm down now.
Please, I want to speak. Somebody hearing me?
Go
Yo,
to
but
just allow him. Go. We are hearing you. We are hearing you.
Okay. Jaja God. Thank you. I know, Sister Stella, Mouthpiece. I thank you all, my honorables, Ugo 247. I thank all of you who put it in your own strength to make all these things a reality. Thank God for our Prime Minister. Thank God for our PA, Onyendu. I thank everybody. And let me go to the point. Very brief, because some people already know the way I can speak. Why the Simon Akpan send the share packet? Well, that is a good news to the Biafran government in exile, and the Chevron. That is another big fish there. Although everywhere is panicking, but they pretending. Look at what our Prime Minister just posted some minutes back, that the Muslim world and Muslim Council, they are regretting why they did Muslim ticket. That is it. That is why did they regret? Are they not the one who put all those things in place, believing that they already captured the whole place? They already captured Biafrans. They want to Islamize everybody. The whole ground is shaking. This is God's doing, and it's marvelous in our sight. It's not of nature, it's only God. When God appears in a situation, it may sound so easy. Yes, it will sound so easy because God's hand is on this project. Biafran liberation is a God divine project. This is why the whole place is shaking. October to November declaration has made everywhere panicking. Some people are still pretending. You see Chevron and other F there, all those ones, they are all panicking. But they are pretending as if nothing is happening. Even enablers, those criminals that call themselves for Hanese, governors, everywhere is shaking. The grand march is shaking, vibrating badly. But they always pretend. We know that time. You see, Shell is a company from, it's a foreign company. Those ones that don't like pretending, they always go to the reality. They know that there is no need to pretend. Only black people pretend why things are vibrating. If the house is vibrating, instead of you to bring the house down and build new one, you still pretending that some people will still praying over it and deceiving themselves. They know that the ground is shaking, everywhere is vibrating, but the share has to. They don't have to pretend because they are white people. They have to say the reality and say it the way it is. And so it is. For the share that decide to make it publicly that they are going, they don't pretend over it. if the Islamic people that are conducting the jihad, that are conducting, putting Islamic State, you see, the way and manner their behavior even trap them down for them to discuss Islamic Muslim ticket and they implement it and the whole. Now they come out publicly and tell the whole world we regret it. That they have made their research, the main resources they can get their strength told them that they have made a great mistake. That is why they come back to announce that they regretted to make Islamic State. So that point, they don't have any confidence to stand on the ground. And the share has seen every machinery that hold the so-called one Nigeria, even other companies, these big fish company like Chevron, all of them have seen that no ground for the one Nigeria to rule. Very soon, all will vanish like a smoke, and that is what is going to happen in few days and in few weeks coming. Thank you. I use my mic here because I don't want to violate so that the co-host and they will give me mic next time. Thank you, Stella. Stella, please continue to continue to supporting me because I don't want to preach Jesus here. They will start telling me to people are here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my co-host, Zaja Godson, Mouthpiece, Minister. Thank you once more. Thank you. God know it. But you are correct. This is a holy war going on. And they think God will just keep quiet and let the uncircumcised Philistines, uncircumcised Fulanese wipe out his own children. It's not possible. It's not possible. And this is why God himself has risen, to make sure that we are okay. And this is why he sent MNK to us. They kidnapped him. He now sent Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, to us. And all the cabinets, all of you here, de facto government in homeland, all the administrators. So God loves us. That's it. Whether we believe it or yes, God loves us. So I want to appreciate you, sir. And then concerning the topic, self-acclaimed PM, Prime Minister, is no more self-acclaimed, my people, because he has powers. Ask Shah, Heritage, ShopRite, they will tell you what they are experiencing. Yes, so Biafra Prime Minister was voted into office by Biafrans. As such, must be obeyed by everybody. All oil and gas companies, markets, banks in Biafra territories, everybody must obey Biafra government. Shell has been around for over, like our brother said, for over 89 or 85 years. Almost a century, my people. And they are still there. Shell, you must get clearance from Biafra government. If not, when you finish selling off your onshore subsidiary, you will also sell off your offshore subsidiary too. So just be warming up. Or you can decide to do the right thing, which is getting clearance from the owners of the land, and that's Biafra government. You will also be given a conducive business environment. So, if I were you, Shell, I would do the right thing. If I were you, Heritage, Chevron, Ajib, and all your likes. I mean, can't you see enough is enough of this thing? It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Better do the right thing, or you'll be caught in flames. Government, Biafra government has spoken, and so shall it be. So thank you everyone for now. Thank you. Jaja Godson, please, who is the next? I don't know who's next.
Yeah, I think Mazi Ugochukwu should be speaking
Our
now.
own minister. Okay, Mazi Ugochukwu. Okay.
Yes.
Mazi Ugochukwu, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you, Nim. Thank you. You've really saved this situation of this space. This space they have been attacking and attacking and attacking. That's to tell us that what we are doing, we are really on the right track. I will keep saying, we'll keep speaking. Because if we come out to say anything, they will kill us. So let us use here to talk and say everything. If saying it here could destroy it, why are we not coming to the street to meet them? Thank you so much, my people. You see, the shell itself, they know very well that any moment, if they refuse to go, they will feel the heat. Because their own criminality is a follow-come criminality. They have stolen more than SS. That particular place my brother was trying to say, the man who spoke before the last speaker, was Oloibiri in Bayelsa. That place is a no-go area. I'm talking of the easiest thing to plant that will germinate in 2 days, which is corn. Can never grow there. It's so bad. People are living there. When you go there, no good water to drink. And then you ask, are these human beings? Oh, they are surviving. They go as far as so many kilometers to get drinking water. I mean, and they are the major producers of that resources that is making the Western world spring so high. They've been denied every amenities. But then, nobody is speaking. You see, I think experience, they say, is always the best teacher. They have experienced this. Nobody will tell them to join Biafra. On their own, they will jump. They will not even run. They will jump and fly into Biafra because a new dawn is about to befall them. And our Prime Minister has been very up and doing. He is 1 in trillion. Indeed, I agree, he is 50 in 1. And he will keep fighting for all of us. Our sister posted some things. The videos of yesterday's incident. It was hell. It was hell. And the worst part of it is that if it is happening, you see their politicians still lying and exposing their people to dangers. Why are you lying? What's the essence of lying? Why can't you speak the truth? According to this, one of their politicians, he said, if you say the truth, you die. If you lie, you die. Why not say the truth and die? Explosion happened in Ibadan. The next thing you could say was where they kept explosives for illegal mining. Oh, so there have been illegal mining taking place in Ibadan. And the nation is not aware. And I believe that the same illegal mining that is taking place in Jos, that the nation does not know. You see, the politicians are part of the people's problem. But when you come out to tell the people, out of tribalism, they just try to waive everything. And now my brother, I no go talk. But today they are crying. Look at casualties everywhere. Dead people being packed like sardines into trucks. And they were moving them away. And they are looking for a way to tell you it is explosives. Explosives. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? When they say they are moving down to the west, you think they are joking? Onyendu said it that Ibadan is a spot for target. Ondo is a spot for target. And they thought it was a joke. He's just blabbing, but everything he said is happening. Everything he said is happening. Only the wise will learn from other people's mistakes. Ndị wotu rilulu si onye okpokoro egbe je short agba. Start looking for your black goat before the night falls. When you tell them, they push everything to tribalism. When you tell them, out of jealousy and greed, you see them start throwing tantrums on social media. Well, that is for them. We have secured our territory and we will defend our territory. That is the way it is. Cost what it may. But then we will alert, especially those our brothers and sisters who have made up their mind not to listen to their brothers. When the head is off, that ear that refuses to hear will go to the grave with the head. That is the truth. That is the truth. You keep exposing the people to hardship and they take extra miles trying to survive. Taking extra miles might result to their untimely death. It makes them do things imaginable. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that everybody who are enabling crimes and terrorism. Well, I don't care when you're Rubella. When it gets to you, you must care. Let me just yield my mic for others to say something. Thank you, my host and co-host. Greetings.
Thank you, brother. So I don't know who is next here. My co-host, Mouthpiece, you have the mic, man.
Yeah, I just want to add just a little bit of something to what our brother said. You see, we don't know what God blessed us with. You see this, our Prime Minister? God blessed us, as with someone who read international law, who is going to help in what we are discussing now. All these people that took our oil, decimated our lands, the moment we get Biafra and it stabilizes, now they will be taken to court and we're going to get everything back. All those who suffered will get their compensation, because if it is not done, then we have not finished. So God blessed us. That's just what I want to add, because we're going to get back everything so that these, our ancestors that died, all the innocent Biafrans that died, will smile in the spirit. I yield the mic again to my host. Thank you so much. Stella, I finished. Are you there? Or should I call the next person? Okay, it seems, what, Jaja God, do you have anything to say? I don't know if you're hearing me. Okay, let's go to the person, I don't know who is first.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Jaja, please.
I can hear you. I think the next person on the line is Asebuname just coming. Will be Williams. Williams, submit yourself.
Thank you, Stella. Thank you, Mouthpiece. Thank you, Jaja, who go 247. Agujebe, Mazugo, Asebo. I think every Biafra present, the listeners and the speakers who have spoken before now. I really all. May God, may Chukwu Abiyama bless us all. As the topic goes, Simon Ebel, why did you send share of packet? Isn't that a funny thing? The Goliath in our land, those bullies who has the backup of their forefathers or whatever their colonial masters and even the Janjaweed, believing that they, the visitors that came, all of a sudden become the owners of land, oppressing us. Everything that has the beginning has an end. Now they have made their water low. They never believed that the child that was born yesterday would be the one to give them praise. They never saw that. The oppressor become the oppressed. But many is still in the pipeline. What Shell is experiencing today, or whatever that made them to run away, is just the beginning. They are going nowhere. As long as the world exists, Shell must face the full consequence of the law. The atrocities they are committed for over 80-something years or 60-something years in their operations. The environment they degraded, the environment they polluted, the life they took out of the oil they spilled, the negligence of the natural geographical area of that area, the forests they destroy, the aquatic they destroy, or the pollution they caused in the air. All these and many they shall face. There is not just running away. So I was selling that onshore share of theirs in order to get money and just throw and leave it in the hands of whoever that is going to buy it tomorrow. If they like sell it today, if they like sell it tomorrow, if they like sell it 10 years, they will face the consequences of the years back or in the operations. We'll bring them back to the law. We'll take them, sue them. The Dutch will sue all of them to come and face what they did, their sins they committed, the atrocity they committed in that land while they were in oppression. So this is something they will never escape. I think the Prime Minister whom God is using to see all these things, they call him a Berima. That little thing in Finland, it started like a joke. They never knew that he had a template. They mocked him all left, right, center. They fought him in between, inside house. They did everything, kill every people they could kill, consult all their fake gods and oracles, did every sacrifices in the moon, in the sun and everywhere. Use every political power within their reach. All the international powers they want to use. But who God has blessed, or whom God has destined for a mission, there's nothing a man can do to bring him down. And who is to say, when Chukwuka Abiyama has said that this is my beloved son, my well pleased, you dare not touch him, because he's that anointed son that he will say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. You can't touch him. Neither will he do a harm. Neither will all your plot, evil plot, draw near him. Biafra, we are privileged, we are opportune to have a man of such dignity, a man that stands by his word, a man that's ready to sacrifice for everything sacrificable, a man that says A and stand on A man that you can trust with all your life, a man that you can beat your chest and say it, not minding the height. What is in a man is not about the height or the muscle, but about the spirit. But rather, it is what in the spirit, the will. What Simon ever has given Biafra today is something good silver, diamond cannot buy. Before Biafra, before Simon ever and Mazinam the Kano, we lost our will. The will to exist, the will to stand our ground, our social will, political will, every other way that makes a human being, the will to take a decision, the will to fight back, even when a war is drawn to our doorsteps. We lost it as a human being. We cease to coexist. We cease to exist in the world. We become a caricature. We become a mocking stock. We become a rolling stone that gathers no more. We look as if it has no beginning. It looks as if we have no end. It looks as if our ancestors have abandoned us. It looks as if we have been deserted. It looks as if we are in between 6 and 7. We look as if we are confused. They called us so much things, so different names. They call up money mongers, people that loves money. people that never united. Biafra ma one name. There's never a way, there's nothing they did not mock us with. There did nothing they did not tag us as a nation. They divide us between our brothers. They turn brothers to brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters. We saw each other as an enemy. We brothers in Costa Rica and hinterland saw each other as an enemy. We never believe in ourselves. We never believe in the unity within us. We never believe in the creation. There is nothing these people did not do to us to bring us down. But in their doing, the Lord is molding. I was prepared. I was busy galvanizing the Biafra. I was busy cooking something. Thank you today that which we are not, which the attack on us is gradually being erased. A nation that is a dot, as the tag does. Oh yeah, that nation is no longer a dot. This is a nation that they are not scared of. This is a nation that are now afraid to go and. This is a nation that are now afraid to go and touch the tail. This is a nation that are now afraid to go and do evil to. This is a nation that are now afraid to go and fight. Not take all glory to Chukwuka Abiyama, who brought his son Simon Ebamanzi Nnamdi Kanu to take this race, to repeat, to give a to reborn that child, that child that was born, that was destroyed, to give hope to us when all hope was lost. Today, what God did with these two sons is something that is very marvelous in our eyes. It's something that can never be compared with any treasure of the world. It is something that can never be changed. We are blessed for who we are. Today, we are glad that in diversity we are united. Today, as a lost sheep, of which we are like a lost sheep. We are lost. We are scattered. We are scattered everywhere, part of the world. We look as if we have no definition. We look as if we have no mission. But today, I am so glad and happy that our effort has yielded to something. That unity has come back to stay. That oneness has come to stay. Brothers now see brothers as brothers. Sisters now see sisters as sisters. Now they are looked and saying, oh, how did this happen? How did these people we have decided to divide, carved out from their regions and supporting different regions and attached to the region have come to realize who they are? They never know that the gods are with us. They never know that our Lord, our God, Chukwuka Abiyama, never abandon us. They never know that this day will come. Today, what we see or what we're seeing in Shah, running kitty kata kata kata, is just the beginning. May I bring to you that is not only Shah, and many that's run away before now, because many will still run, like P&G. You can remember P&G company. They ran away. That was December 6, 2023. They ran out. That's a consumer goods powerhouse, Procter and Gamble, P&G company. They all exited because of what? They now saw the efficiency, the efficiency and the power in our sit at home, in our togetherness. They now saw it. They made the raise, but it's not going to end there. ShopRite followed them, announced their own in January 14th, but it's not going to end there. Jumia followed them, but it's not going to end them. All these things are the things that we have done. The things that we have done out of togetherness, due to our togetherness and our willpower, and never give up spirit in the sit at home. What they are just seeing today is just a 0% of the template of what our Prime Minister Simon Eba has drawn. Just a 0% of it. Sit at home, he did all this, and all of them are start running kitty kata kata. Let me remind you that last month, Equinor Nigeria Energy Company, ENEC, a Norwegian Energy Corporation, which hold a 53.85% ownership in oil mining lease, OMLN, 128, including 20.21% stake in Alabama field operated by Chevron. All of them have run away. They devastated from Nigeria operation after 3 decades presence in the country energy market. All these have been done by you, fellow Biafrans, piloted by the strong power, by the strong man that had the spirit never to give up, our Prime Minister and our indefeatable leader, Mazen Nandekano. And again, let me bring to your notice on August 3rd, 2023, Nigeria received a sad news of GlaxoSmithKline, a consumer Nigeria PLC, popularly known as GSK, put out of the manufacturing operation for the country. These people are meant for their job was to distribute supply important consumer health care to the nation. They lost all these things.
Brother,
yeah,
you can breathe. Hold on. You were talking about GSK. What were you saying about GSK? You said GSK.
The company that left. I was telling you the company that left Nigerians before now. We have PAG. Then we have ENEC. Then we have GSK, GlaxoSmithKline Consumer Nigeria PLC.
So all these companies, they have left?
They pull out this one, the GSK pull on August 3rd, 2023.
This 2023 that just passed, huh?
Just passed. You know, a lot of things, it's just the ones that are blown up, they want to blow up. They left August 3rd, 2023. What are they citing? Unenabling environment. What made the unenabling environment? It is the sit at home that manifested. We know when we started, they thought, hey, sit at home is nothing, it's killing the Satan. It wasn't the East, it was bringing down the whole nation.
So you mean Glaxo is no more there,
That is not even only one. Eneco. You know what Eneco is? Equinor Nigeria Energy Company. This is a Norwegian company. Equinor Nigeria Energy Company. These people are their job is on mining lease. Yeah. Their job is on mining lease. They all left Nigeria because
this
of that.
2023 that just passed.
This 2023, Eneco left Nigeria. All this 2023. Those are a lot of things that happened that was not manifested. So when we were talking about many
left, many will still join them.
This is just the beginning. They are just warming up.
You see, but what we're saying is, if they must really continue, if they want to, if they are not corrupt, if they are not biased, if they are not against Biafrans, if they must continue, they must come to Biafra government and take their clearance. Except they are not in our own territory, because we are talking really about those ones that are, in our territory, on our land. You understand?
Over 50 companies left. What we are doing in our land is not affecting our land alone. It's affecting everywhere. People are left from Newi, Anambra State, and parts of the country. Even many, over 50, because we are the major, we are the economic player of the country. We hold the economy of that country. But when we lose the Igbo land, you lose everything.
Oh yeah.
When you lose Igbo land, you lose everything. We hold 90.1% of the economy of the country. If we shut down, the country is messed. That is the power that most of the remaining ones in Lagos and the other part, Abuja, refuse to play. If they say today we are tired, we are going home, they close. Just take for example Christmas. When everybody left for Christmas, Lagos was deserted. Lagos was just like a place they run off Abiola. That is to show you the power.
Thank you.
Yeah, so many things. So let me just wait for now. So Biafra, what we are doing is yielding a lot of things. What we are doing is yielding excess things. Not just the one we saw the show that did this. The zoo is running kitty kata. Just like when you beat somebody, when a small child beat an adult heavily, instead of him crying in the public to avoid disgrace, you go inside and lock his room and start crying. Nigeria is crying right inside their room. They don't know what because they know that if they cry outside, how can a nation cry outside for one region, a region they call a dot? You see, all those pride. How can they just come out openly and say that this dot, a nation is killing us and we are dying? We are dying. But the one that will touch them again now, the one that will make them pee while running, is when all these pipeline that have been setting aflame. When they will set more pipeline, like what PM has ordered.
But you see, if they are smart, they should just, remove shame and then go and, take their clearance from Biafra government,
There is
and that will guarantee their existence in Biafra land.
These
Anyway,
people cannot come now and take clearance. They cannot come now and take clearance.
We can allow others to speak.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe we'll give you mic and later.
Okay.
Thank you. Our Jaja Godson, I saw your sign. So.
Thank you so much. I just want to chip in something from what he's saying. Then we'll now give a mic to other people. That this pipeline that is good, that they're connected from all the way from Nigeria here, from Biafra land that went to Niger. The multi-billion-dollar project that was executed, that they started from 2014.
The gas line, gas pipeline.
Yes, and I think Buhari completed it in his grave. That is another place that we are going to shut down. And once that one is shut down, because all these ones that you're doing here, if we did all those ones and leave that one, what the plan is, as you say you own oil in Bayelsa, you own oil in Ajip, you own oil in all those places, they will leave it and say that they have abandoned Biafra oil, while they are milking it in Niger. That is the agenda. They will not be selling your oil in Niger, then you will not be getting anything. The normal this thing they normally send to the governors, they will stop sending it to them. They will tell them we have stopped every oil exploration from your land. So therefore, every monthly what they call it, allocation. Every monthly allocation, if you're getting like 10 billion before, you will now be getting like 1 billion or 500 million naira.
Not only that pipe, the pipe was laid from Port to Kano refinery. They are drilling our well to Kano, and the well there. So they have not touched that one. So these things are something that Biafra will touch. Setting off, if you set it ablaze, it will from here migrate to that area and scatter every other thing. So they're even afraid as the pipelines are going on fire now.
It's just turn by turn. They are trying everything to quench the heritage pipe, and it have not quenched since then till now, and it's not going to stop. And before the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they will receive the heat of it. Then the whole Nigeria will be running everywhere from pillar to post. So thank you, my brother Williams, for that wonderful submission. I don't know, the host is like you wanted to say something before now. Asiebu is waiting.
No, thank you.
Asiebu, if you're there.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning to my beloved brothers and sisters. Our Minister of Information, our Minister of Information, Ugo, the one that is here, and my brother Jaja, Stella, Mouthpiece, everyone, those that have spoken and those that have not spoken. Okay. First of all, I'm not forgetting to my respect and my admiration to two people that I respect so much. One is the spirit in whom I'm from, my leader, and my prime minister, the youngest prime minister of the United States of Biafra, Simon Eber. I thank him and also pray that our ancestors and the gods of our land, the Chukwokika Abiyama, and the spirit in our leader, Mazin Nande Kanu, and our heroes, those that are behind him, for him to be doing the wonderful things, unimaginable positive things that he's doing. My respect to them. And I pray that they will never lack, that our Prime Minister and the government in exile will never lack on the resources that they are using to do the wonderful things they are doing. First of all, we are talking about the Shell and Britain. I'm saying my opinion, okay? My opinion is that when we talk about international law, that Britain is going to pay, of course they will pay. They have started paying because the greatest prophet living have said it, because strangers are going to take over their land. And the other revenge and pay that they will pay is those that they have committed atrocities that we give to them. Because if we are waiting here for international court or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, that we are going to get justice from them. I want us to understand that we should not be forgetting that there is no justice. Justice is the one that you make to yourself because you know you have a conscience. Because these people are evil. We should never forget how the world hates us. It doesn't matter. Only few people we can talk of that see us as human. But generally, do we know the crimes that Britain have committed in this world? Tell me the one they are paying. Is it the one that they have committed showing that they are superior than others? Which one, where have they paid? The only revenge and the only way they are going to pay is the one, the law of karma, that thing that our leader prophesies, and the one we are going to do, because we should still deal with them. These people, we will never forgive them. If anybody forgive them, if I see any British thing, I will commit that crime and serve it. I don't care. Because these people are the genesis of all our problems today. Our brother Jaja just said of the pipe that went to Nigeria. I read the newspaper, was it, I think yesterday, I was seeing when they were saying that the Nigeria border that is being closed is affecting Nigeria economy or whatever, what's so rubbish. So all these things we are saying, and let us never forget one thing. All these Shell and all these foreign companies, we should remember, because there was a time I was in a river state. I spent a little time there. I saw so many families, those they called AZs. I never stopped talking about these people. All these criminals that felt they are in the top position. Do you know that these people, before this Shell and everything and government did this thing, they pay them. They collect money, they pay them, they pay some families. They took advantages of these things and they don't care what others are going through. Do you know, not even only pipe, there is this mask, whatever they call it, about communication, this MTN and Ajip and Co. Do you know that there are places they go, they install these masks and that is dangerous, that can destroy people's life. And these people, they collect money. They don't even tell the people that is in this area. Many people fall sick, different kind of sickness. They don't know what is killing them. And people doesn't know these things, because I understand some families that collected money in the name of that they are the superior ones among others. So a lot of crimes against humanity is being committed against Biafrans. And sometimes the world is not going to, they turn their eyes, like what I said one time ago. How many of these criminals in the world that have been sentenced or have been condemned in the so-called world court? But when it happens to be African, they send them, they jail them. Those, I don't blame them, because like I always say, oke no no bu oke gwalo, nke no n'ilo no nwere azụ dị. If you did not sell your children, it's going to be very difficult for outsiders to come and sell them. Yes, the pipelines that is being born, yes, is hitting them, because at least that thing they are getting is already been disrupted and is going to be affecting them. But let us never forget that the evil ones, the chronic evils, are those ones that is in our land that are yielding these people, that are enabling them, that are thinking through their annals just to get peanut, to be security in what is your own, and you destroy other many lives. These are the chronic peoples. Okay, so when we talk about these things, yes, we are dealing with the international, the shells and other things, but let us never forget that the main enemies are those who their longer truth have made them to see themselves more superior before others, and be enabling these people to destroy us and to destroy our land and to make us to be slaves everywhere in the world. These are the people that we always try to figure out through the government, de facto government in the homelands, because these people are the real criminals. The real criminals that you don't hear, you don't see them, you don't know, but they are there. These people I'm telling you are the people, some people in those areas you're talking of this. Some of them, they make millions, $5 million a day, illegally, through these people, because they make them to know that they are the owners of the land and they go to them. But when we are talking, we call Shells and the other companies, LNG and the code them. But they are the real chronic criminals who are yielding these people, helping them, telling them how to go about this thing and what to do. We should never, never forget this, because if we don't get these people down, what will be happening and it will be even be delaying our thing, our movement to move forward. Okay, so this is where I always talk about. If you don't uproot something from the taproot and you cut it, later the taproot will still come up. So this is what I want us to understand, and we should always think towards that direction, because if we could uproot from the root those criminals that are enabling these people, believe me, the foreigners, all these companies outside, they will be a child's play, because they are not really our problems, because we know how to deal with them. And if we are waiting for the world or the international whatever to give us justice, I ask, what is our leader doing? Where is he? Do we think it's only Nigerian government that is holding these people? He's holding our leaders or our people? The UN that said he should be removed, where are they? The Americans, those that have talked, the Britons, those their citizens that knows that this guy is their citizens and he is still there. What is that? So we should not be thinking of getting anything from them, because what they will always want, they will use those our enablers to commit the crime, and when they commit the crime, they will wait for our best soldiers to run and go in the name of we are looking to go to look for greener pastures, and we will go there and always be their slave for them to beautify their places and their economies. So we should never forget that. This is just a point that I want to point out for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Go ahead, the host.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to just read out what I saw our PM posted on Ibadan. Photo story, aerial footage from a drone showing impact of explosion in Bodija area of Ibadan, Oyo State. This is a terrorist attack on Biafra dominated area in Yoruba land, my people. It is part of the ongoing program against Igbo Biafrans and their businesses across Yoruba land. This was the current Vice President Shetima plan many years ago with his Islamic State Caliphate. We will continue to call on Biafrans to return home where their lives and properties can be secured and saved. They claim the explosion was caused by explosive devices stored up by illegal miners. It is a lie and false. Okay, so My people, we have had it. They are targeting us everywhere in Yoruba land, Hausa land.
When Ablado on happened, they said there is a gas. That is gas that caused the explosion. So Nigeria, that Nigeria is a criminal and a terrorist state. If you look at that picture where you just read that, you will see a hole at the center. That is where that particular, I don't know if it's a missile they dropped, but that's where the bomb dropped. And the effect is what is where it escalated. The effect is what you're seeing on those buildings around. Are you getting it? But they said it's an explosive. But had they been, they succeeded in strangulating us, if not for Mazi Simon Eba. Had they been, they succeeded, do you know what you'll be hearing in Biafra? They will tell you that those explosive that was not found or diffused during 1967, 1970 war, that they are the ones exploding and killing our people. And they will justify it. Before you know it, you see one community or one business place or one estate will be completely bombed. And they will tell you still that a bomb that is exploding, that they want to commiserate with the people of Biafra for the disheartening moment. And they are going to investigate and see how they can harvest pull out other explosives that are still remaining, that they will send the machineries now to start looking for anywhere other explosive. As they are looking for anywhere other explosives, they will plan to explode in the upper week or in the next month. That is what we would have faced with them. But Elohim being so kind with us, he gave us Mazi Simon Eba. And today things are happening. I want to welcome my brother. Success is here. Success,
But
you're welcome.
yeah, Jaja God, our Prime Minister, he said the truth. I did my youth service in Ibadan, and I lived in Upper Bodija. And that Bodija is really our area. It's area of Biafrans, Christians. There you see a lot of churches also there. That was where I lived. So they really
Just take
targeted
out
the
the
Igbo area.
places. Anywhere you see the attack happening, bring a mouthpiece down and bring him up again. Anywhere you see an attack in Yoruba land, it's not a Yoruba populated areas. The Fulani are trying to avert and not to make it look as if they are also killing the Yorubas. They want it to seem as if they are in the same page with the Fulanis. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So by the time they now get what they are looking for, they will now show them what they are made of. That is what they are doing. But they have touched the tiger's tail. They have touched the tiger's
And
tail.
initially they said there wasn't any victim, because that's a calculated killing. They said there wasn't any victim. Now, victims are all over the whole place. They're putting inside trucks and sending them to hospital.
The Abulado own, they said there's no victim now until some dead bodies we are seeing afar off. Imagine they cannot told them that the type of bomb that was dropped there is this type that once you drop it, it evaporates. It evaporates whatever material or body or human being that the thing affects. It will evaporate it. You will not even see bone. You will not see anything that will tell you that people are inhabiting this place.
Oh my God.
You understand? It's horrible.
Okay, so who's next?
I think our minister, I don't know if you're there now. If you're not there, then Mazi Simon Eba Peter should be speaking. But I know Mouthpiece is now on the mic. Maybe Mouthpiece want to chip in something. First, Simon Eba Peter will pick up the mic and your queen. You're welcome.
No, please go ahead, Judge God. I'm okay.
Okay, Peter, please, can you unmute yourself? Peter is not there. Ugochukwu, please come to the mic.
Okay, I think Sisu hand has been up before me. Biafran Sisu.
Okay. Susie, please unmute yourself.
My able brother Ugochukwu, God bless you for giving me justice. Good morning, good evening,
I don't
everybody.
know. We women always like to be to pet us. I don't know why. You see how it is sweet and for body.
No
I
Even
not
when
go
you
reason.
just oh
sweetie.
my
I know,
god.
I know for my body in the put them on. I'm for my
As
body.
if
In the put.
the person where they talk to, he knows say na here they talk to. I greet everybody. I greet everybody as I dey house. Well, I mean thank God though. Yesterday no be I dey go work. Now so I dey snow as I wake up, snow full everywhere. If you see as the snow high now, say I no fit go, me I no go late, I no fit carry car, me I no go get accident for car. So now I say me I go enter train. Since I get train ticket, I just dey waka dey go now. So the snow draw me, eh? This my bubble, eh? He bounce for ground, boom boom.
Hey, whoa, sorry, oh. Ay, 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 ay. No,
No be small thing.
no.
I did there, I just dey laugh myself. Before I come fit get up, I can't see manage go work, but later I can't just feel the pain. Thank God for Europe. This is what we are bringing to Biafra. When they see the way I dey waka, they go, now I just say that say I fall for snow. Now they say a gig oh yeah, carry that your two left leg. Oh yeah, may you call. They can't give me the number of the person where I go come. I just call them. They send me go accident clinic. I go there, they go register them. So I don't reach. I tell them, say, but nobody say too they pay me. He said go house. They give me 1 week. May I just say rest for house. Until you see this is what we are bringing to Biafra, but people they will not understand until we get there. Say if they get some kind of place where you they go, you go they look who they carry you they go. You not go understand. Your mind go they tell you something, but until you get to the place where you they go, you not go understand what is going on. That is this coming of Biafra. So I greet all the minister in the house. So I thank God say now so you reach, say you not serious. Maybe to say I go carry car now, maybe na so car for maybe na me for pay incident, our Biafra spirit, what thing they do. So I just thank Baba God, say now so you reach. And I me there as not they enjoy. And I make me there here today because my working place, I don't know what happen, what they don't do. Network not they work for that place again. Yeah. Network not just they work. They say they get network issue since how many months. So that is it. So they say that they mine, Abi. That they mine. Wait, that area for Abiyakuta, what did they mine? They get gas and oil for there. That
Wetin we know,
that
wetin
resident
go ask them how you go to take mine for residence area.
area. What did they mine?
They say they keep mining tools there, explosive.
And so they keep mining tools. They're exposed to. Then go put that for that. This way our honorable prime minister, our savior, our God on earth. Waiting your post now. That all of us were there. We know what that in me. Nigeria is gone. Now that anger say Biafra don't come. Now I make that they deal with our people. Now I make that they do. And as our prime minister say that area is the most populated area where Biafra are living. I thank God saying I saw you say too much life, no lost like that. Then they see bomb, when they bomb, that they say na mining. Nigeria, una don't end. Our prime minister don't marry us come out for irresponsible Nigeria hands. He don't marry us come out. God, that is it. I get another story where I want to talk. Story. Sister Stella, say story now.
Story.
He get the new news where they talk, they go for Nigeria now. I just hear that one today. Now my sister just tell me now, hey, our liberation army. He said in they talk to that because they see they talk to many people. I called them to tell them about the database. I say once the link is out, I go read that, I go educate them how they will take register. I say they don't even ready. Saying they tell people. Because they tell me, say, but some people, what did the country they tell them, say some, say, these are pastors, so where they talk this one, say some people they talk the new room, some rumor where they consider the year now. Say our liberation army say that they vanish, say they not be Christians, say na juju that they use. Say our liberation army say that they vanish, oh. That's a show. So now so that they talk. Instead of what that some people they talk with them.
But they are Biafran angels now. And you can't see the spirit. I gave them the name Biafra angels, and they are spirit. That's
I
it.
can't ask her a question. I can't say, sister, oh, those people, just say for instance, you did middle bet now. Those people where they go slaughter for Christmas. If to say they get that kind of power where our liberation army get, say that as these terrorists come one cocky they vanish, come out. Therefore not they alive, therefore not like her. He say yes. Now say what you know pass you. This one aside say they are doing a very that one at the rumor where Nigeria terrorists they share they go for Nigeria now. When I say you sure say now always I don't know how to register this thing. When they talk, I say so now you sure say now what he said now what that they talk they go be that. Now say that one be say that one just they happy. That is the rumors. That one be say our liberation army they are doing the right thing. Instead of them to shamefully accept say the liberation army are more powerful than they say they don't kill their army finished. These one are the fake news where they share they go now. Now say yes. I say sister, if me self that juju, I go see join liberation army do the juju. Me I see they vanish. See, when you tell me this thing today, I dey very happy. Now I say that one a sign say this Biafra is here. That Biafra is here. We have exit Nigeria. So if they appeal, he said not truth. Sorry, say I leave my key for there. If they appeal now, say he say I beg anytime when the database don't open, may I let them know. Say he don't prepare. Me they tell many people they go. Now I say that is it. I say if I teach you, then you start to teach people. Tell them how they will register. Now group D, now go register all D. He say okay. That is it. So our liberation army don't turn to, they don't get the kind juju way and any get that year. When they say Anini they vanish, so they don't get her now, they vanish. That is a great job. Nigeria terrorists. Now since say share don't live now. Our prime minister too much. Our prime minister Odogun or talking ado. Best way he go talk, he go do what he talk. If he say Nigeria shut up, make them shut up. He tell Britain una pack una load come on for Biafra lands. Share. Not be sure they see say for everywhere for all the news say share don't they pack it. They don't they prepare their loads. Then they pack come out. Our PM now talking I do. As he talk, now say they happen. As he they play, it they show. So I'm so grateful for my prime minister. I say very thank you for you. Thank you for taking us away from the irresponsible Nigeria terrorists. You stand for us. You said you will not stay alive and see your people dying this way. Thank you very much. If they are not killing us the way they are killing in Middle Belt, in North, in other part of Biafra, Nigeria land, I mean to say, if not because of you, if not because of the army you train, the work you are working day and night, you are fighting day and night, both physical and spiritual. They are fighting you just because of me. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our prophet, is there because of me. We owe you. We, the more than 80 million Biafrans, we owe you our entire lifetime. We owe you big time. Thank you. God will continue to bless you. You are not available. They know they see you. You are not available. When they come, our prime minister is not available for them. They'll go they carry their vaccination, they bomb area, bomb residential area. They say they are mining. If they are mining, if it's an illegal mining, Now weapon, now what did they do illegal mining? That's the way that they mine. May they look the distance from there to where the mining place is. They need to look at that area to that mining place. To come and they'll come live inside bush, carry the dangerous things, come put for residential area. And nobody see and see say that they put that in there. If they put all those things, they don't be told that they put them. If Nigeria is not a fake country, if Nigeria is not a fake state, if Nigeria is not a criminal country, since those things, they are not supposed to keep it in a residential area. It's illegal. It's illegal. Illegal. But they have been seeing it. They are supposed to tell them, this thing is not supposed to be here. They are supposed to find those people that are putting those materials there. They are supposed to find them. Can't you see how foolish, how useless, how illiterate you Nigeria, how they illiterate and foolish? You want even lie, you don't even see better lie, tell lie. Now just the lie wey be say, even picking when they inside mama belle, where they never born come out. It's just the laugh now for inside belle. Say, see this kind useless Nigeria. Which kind of lie, which kind of hypocrisy, open lie that they lie so. Since it's now illegal, so maybe they bring the proof come out now. Those illegal material, I think the material, the mark go there. They go investigate. Maybe they investigate useless people. Fool. We don't leave una behind. We have moved on. We have moved ahead. If we not like, we not destroy our country. The one will remain for our country. But that nonsense, we not fit come try for Biafra land. If we not try that kind of nonsense for Biafra land again, Nigeria go ablaze. As the whole Nigeria, everybody in it, everybody go ablaze. You think say everything where our leader don't talk, everything don't come to pass, and it must surely come to pass. He said instead of Biafra not to come, Nigeria as a whole, everybody go just come out, go down. Nigeria go just eliminate from the surface of earth, and so shall it be. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Jaja. Thank you, Mouthpiece. Sister Stella, thank you for giving me this chance to speak. So may I leave my mic for now? I still there here. I be am able for here today. Thank you.
Yes, so you're free today. Thank you. Jaja God, I want to say something. Okay, so can we call on our...
Yeah.
Okay. Ugochukwu, BLT, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you, Jaja. I salute you, Mouthpiece and Stella, that always cookie shimbe. And our Minister, Ugo, I thank you so much. I salute our PM, of course, the great man himself, Simon Ekpa, and our great leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, I cannot do without saluting our great Liberation Army. These are special people, always will be, and forever will be so special. And the resistance fighter, all our military people from A to Z. You know, what bring my attention was what Jaja was talking about during 1967 to 70. You know, Jaja, before now, if you check 3-4 years ago, when these people were drawing this plan of bombarding our place, they have started in Channel TV to talk about some explosive that did not explode in Biafran territory. Go and check it out. That bring my attention. If you are following this, they have already started discussing it in their media. And when this thing was going on, I was just like, this is not just ordinary discussion. There is something behind this. With hope that, and you know that their media are being controlled by the Fulani and their agenda, including all of them that is in that media, both Shehu and the rest of these guys. You know, it just like there was one of them, one of those lunatics from the north on Channel TV once. The day he made mention of insulting Yoruba people on the Channel TV on a live video, I think Chamberlain asked him, "You cannot speak like that. You know that if we want to put everything record straight the way it is, there's a way he said it, that this place, people will go crazy, stuff like that." I think that was the video where he said, just watch out in a few, or that was the video he said, Omoteku, that they should take Omoteku back down or something like that. The point is that before these people started it, they have already started propagating that there is some explosives in the whole in Biafran territory that did not explode. They start showing video of where they pick up one, that is one that is dangerous for people to live in this place. So the point is that if they were able to get into us, if our PM did not stop them with the Liberation Army, with each and every one of you, by now the story would be all those explosives is going off. Climate change has hit him. He has started exploding. You know, everything that happened is a climate change. They impoverish themselves is a climate change. They starve themselves is a climate change. They commit suicide is a climate change. They just pick everything that the white people just said. And if you ask those lunatics, all those fools from Fulani, what is the meaning of climate change? You go, they look you like moron. You go first go find one Igbo man to ask him. Sorry, one Biafra man to ask him, Oga, what is climate change? And the idiot, you explain to him. He will promise him one thing or the other. You will explain to him, and he will come back to TV to come and say it. This has been the life these people have been living in that zoo. Life of deceit. There was one of our brother here who made a statement. He said that politicians are some of the problem. My brother, they are not the sum of the problem. They are the original architect, everything of the problem of our people. They are the genesis. They are everything. They are the one that give these people, they decorated these people, make them what they are today. Those criminals in our land from A to Z. They are the one that give a leg. Because remember during 1967, from 1914 to 1967, if you are following events, our ancestors, real elders and leaders, stopped Fulani, then saw what they do to Hausa people. Our great leader, Mazen Kanu, said it. If you want to know your future, check out Hausa people. Our ancestors, the real men and women, not those garbage we are seeing right now. I mean, real men who see me and you as his son, not his own biological sons. And the same attitude Mazen Kanu have, the same attitude Mazen Samonekpa have. He see everyone in his own blood. He does not say that this one is the only one he saw as a different person is enablers and those who speak from the both sides of their mouth. He see them as useless, as stupid, as this one has nothing to do with his own lineage, his own bloodline. But once you are reasonable and you know what you want and you know that you are in danger and your people is in the state of rescue, he see you as his own bloodline and is ready to do anything with you. He is a different person right in front of you. But once he see you as a fool who does not know where your journey started, you don't even know where you're going, he see you as an enemy. And then in your eyes as that fool, we see him as a dangerous person. And this is how it is for every special Biafran man or woman, to any enablers. My point here remains that you see our ancestors, they did everything humanly possible to stop this Fulani, to step their foot. Not even holding a press with them. Not even taking them to Abia State, giving them Ishiago to come and tell you Igbo is the, because they want to deceive you, they will call Igbo. Igbo is not a people. These are Igbo ancient people. That word Biafra that made their father useless, that made their fathers prize, their father is, their ancestors, nobody. Then try to decorate Usman Fodio, but our ancestors see that Mugu as nobody. Because our ancestors stopped them. But today, you see people who invite them into a state. You see people who want to collaborate with somebody. You don't even know where he or she is coming from. These people you are talking about, some of our problem. My brother, these people are the genesis of your problem. Without these people, you cannot be traveling as an Igbo man. They see you as a Nigerian. Automatically, you are worthless and useless and brainless. Because of these people, they see you as a Nigerian and somebody who is incapable and not being consistent. What is the result of a Biafran? Consistent, he stand on his word and honesty. Because of these people, you can find dishonest people in our territory right now. You can find inconsistent idiots. You can find somebody that will come and promise you adequate road and factories right in front of your house. He went ahead and do something else and plan how to deceive you in another 4 years. The same politicians. So they are not some. They are complete the devil. It's just like a typical Nigeria. Our PM posted something where he put a hole. You can see one guy called Toby commenting that somebody is looking for, our PM is looking for something to propaganda dominated Biafran area, Igbo Biafran area. But you look at his picture, he writes God first. This is a replicant of a zoo animal. His picture is God first. But somebody who is trying to tell you fact and figure and trying to tell you the danger of the people in that territory, and you are saying the person is propaganda. This is a replicant of a Nigerian, and politicians can make the world see you as like this. There is no reasonable person who sees things from outside the box that will see you say you are a Nigerian. Believe you me, he will not do business with you. He will not make you a friend. Even if you have something special you have, he's gonna be in a distance to get it from you. He see you as a backstabber. He see you as somebody who can sell out at any time. But once he watch you to be a Biafran, but as long as you still have this identity of Nigeria, he's gonna take in time to watch you if you're a real son of Biafra. If you bear the name of Biafran name, he's gonna take a time to watch you with a careful interest. Something that he could just make up his mind and said, okay, let's do this deal. First of all, he will first watch you. Once he see the atom of a Nigerian attitude, maybe you mistakenly do something that he's not supposed to do. It's out of the game. He will just get away because he knows that you are a typical, a disappointment, a failure, a backstabber, inconsistent human being who say yes and is no. So who made you all those things? Who will make shell stay in a place there is no running water for the environment? A reasonable people will make sure that everyone living in that place is compensated. A reasonable people, anywhere in the world, he will make sure that children growing up in that place get adequate schools. Their schools will have computers, not to use stone to teach them how to push, how to use computer. They have to sit on the ground. The blocks are falling on their head. And once you move 1 meter, you enter shell, light, everything is amazing. The same politician, we have our people, so brain people being strike, but his children is enjoying in UK, USA, in former Ukraine. That is where they used to store themselves before. Different parts of the world. He doesn't give a damn. They are your problem. They are not some of your problem. That is the reason why when we started, our PM said, these people need to regulate them. Just forget about them, sack them automatically. That is when we start getting it right. Immediately they start sacking them. They first of all started sacking this their partners called POS. So I have to stop here. Our sister hand is up. I salute you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Our own success is here. Sir, we welcome you, sir. You have the mic, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, can you hear me? You have the mic before they knock you out again. Sir, success, you have the mic? Okay. Ugochukwu, okay, you can continue, sir.
Yeah, I just ended the talking. Yeah, I think success is here. Just try to.
Yeah, he's not picking the mic. I don't know. Maybe he's not yet ready.
He's not yet ready to speak. He will.
Yeah.
He will ask for whenever he's ready. Success, you're welcome. But there are,
Okay.
this Peter, have he spoken?
Peter, Simon Peter. I thought
Yes.
you've called him. Oh, no.
He didn't answer me then.
Okay, Simon Peter,
What
you have the mic, sir.
Either Simon or Ben Wabon. But you're Ben Weber.
Okay. Simon instead.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Am I coming out on the speaker? Hello?
Yes, yes, you're coming out. You're coming out. You're coming out. Go ahead. Amazia Riz, I salute you. And all the BWOT members here. I salute each and every one of you. Success, I don't know what is happening with your mic. They're dropping you. Go ahead, Simon. Peter.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Stella, Jaja God, and the rest of you, and all the ministers in the house. I really appreciate God for what God is doing with our restoration. You see, Shell is easy to. They are the problem we are facing in Nigeria, in Biafra land. And any community where the shells are operating, that community can never progress. And they love to intimidate everybody there because of what they are getting. So I'm really happy that they started packing, and so many of them will soon start packing because that's na ejiri feja abananya. Our freedom is not negotiable with anybody. Onye si na ife a na-eme nwere isi, ewere isi ya tinye ife a na-eme enwe gịnị enwe isi. In fact, shells need to be, even if they left the Biafra land, they must pay for what they have caused Biafrans, because they damage many things in Biafra land. And even where we are now, a lot of pipe, they are digging every blessed day, they are digging, taking pipe from here down to the north, down to Obodo. But I thank God that the Biafran Liberation Army, they are being wonderful. I pray that God Almighty will continue to protect them, guide them, and lead them through. The enemy can never see them, but they will be always dealing with them the way they are dealing with them every day and night. Hello? Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we are hearing you. We can hear you.
Okay. You see, here in Bayelsa State, you cannot drink when rain fall. You cannot make use of the water because the smoke, there is the carbons that is on air normally change the water, that is very black. You cannot make use of the water. So shells are the problem that we are facing in Biafra, because Shell and Fulani are working together. But I believe and I trust our Liberation Army. They are doing the needful. I don't have much to say. I don't have much to talk. Just to give appreciation to.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you. Let's see if they will allow Mazi Success on the mic. Mazi Success, can you unmute yourself now?
All right, good afternoon, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, Mr. Stella, Mother, Jaja God, our own Ifanyamura, Rooney, Gochuku, our members of the Ministry of Information and Communications present here, Mazarin is here. All of you that have dedicated the whole of last year to make sure you keep on enlightening our people, and not only our people, but the entire world on the need for this very cause. On the need for this very cause we are in. So I thank all of you, and I pray that the God who sent you will not abandon you. He will continue to flourish you with every bit of knowledge and understanding needed for this to move forward. So I welcome you once again. You're welcome, and as I welcome you, you welcome others, because we will not relent, neither do we have to stop until we see each inch and every part of our land is emancipated. And I want to also reiterate that the call for Igbos to return home is still on. Ojukwu is no longer alive to mitigate and maybe ask you to return back to the north or to the south. What happens to our people in May 66 down to October 66 can never, ever happen again. And we still maintain the call that you return home. You cannot wait to be executed a number of over 50, 60,000, 400,000 before you start looking back home. Whole lots of you idiots in the north and the west complain about the sit at home in Igbo land or in Biafra land, but you are not doing well more than those who have engaged in this very exercise for roughly 3 years now. You are still begging for food, and you are not living in a beautiful house more than those who are doing it. You are living in a brown zinc that still exists in Ibadan. So what have you chosen to sacrifice your life to? In Igbo land, in Biafra land, there are mansions. Even to the villages, there are mansions. Beautiful places, business thriving. You are not better than people doing business in Enugu, in Aba, in Ugele, in Asaba, Port Harcourt, wherever, wherever. You are not doing better than these people. So what do you gain? The only thing you gain is low life in Yoruba land. Low life. You prepare a 10 naira egusi soup and add a small tomato, stewed tomato on top of it. That's all you have to gain in the land of Yoruba. So there's nothing else. So what are you doing there? Start making your way back home. After the Prime Minister tweeted the CCTV footage or the drone footage of the aftermath of yesterday's bombing, which they claim is gas explosion. There is nothing like gas explosion. There is nothing. If you are very comfortable with IED, you know that it is not gas explosion. This is a well-prepared bomb, targeted. If you watch the damages, you know that it is getting equal to that of Hiroshima. They are trying to cover it up that it is a gas explosion. It is never gas explosions. And you hardly hear those Yoruba people talk about it, because that very area this happened is Igbo-dominated area. Even though there may not be much Igbo houses there, but there are Igbo tenants in that very place. It is heart of Ibadan that this thing happened. We don't live in the village, we live in the city. It is number one thing to show that it is Igbo-dominated area. And I posted the video on my Twitter handle now, and the whole of hell is get loose. And they are trying to justify that it is not targeted on Igbos. Who is crying? A lot of souls were decimated there yesterday. Properties worth billions were damaged on a single bomb. It's not twin bomb, on a single bomb. And they're telling me it is not a bomb. It is explosion. It is a mining material or whatever. What is bomb? What's the difference between bomb and mining material? Is it not the same thing? If I can use that mining explosive to break a rock for over like 6 meters to 10 meters down deep the ground, to break rock, or is it block? Is it an ordinary block and cement that it will not collapse? It is bomb. Accept that it is bomb. But anyway, it's none of my business. My business is to keep on calling on those of you ignorant, low life Yoruba Igbos to start coming back home. If it means using harsh words on you, that you will know that Lagos, Ibadan, Ogun State is not for you. What happened in 66 after the day of Ironsi will repeat itself. If you do not make hair now that the sun is shining. We are not spreading tentacles to the Yoruba land. Our alliance are politicals. We have not come into a military alliance, of which they don't have one. And they are still in good time with the Fulani born to rule system. So they have nothing to lose. It is you that have everything to lose. Now that you still have something to bring home, can you start coming home and leave their brown zinc for them? Leave their brown zinc for them. There is no gain. Many of you live in Yoruba land, gave birth to your sons. Your sons were there, gave birth to their own sons. Many of you even died there. Some were brought home, some were not. Now that you have incorporated, in fact, you have divided half of your life, one similarly to be Igbo, the other one is the rest is Yoruba. That you are now claiming a Yoruba man in a Yoruba land. It is not true. They will fish you out and they will bomb you. Start coming home. Those in the north, we are not raising this alarm again. If you are not a personnel, BLA personnel in the north, you have no reason to remain in the north. We keep saying it. If you are not BLA, BRF personnel, you have no business to stay in the north. The BRF, BLA in Abuja, they are monitoring every event because Abuja will definitely fall. And we are not going to spend a dime to make Abuja fall. Abuja will fall into the hand of Boko Haram. Men restricted operations in Abuja because Boko Haram are doing the needful. Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, and it will definitely fall into the hands of the terrorists. Same thing happened to other cities in the north. So if you are not a personnel that were sent there, what are you doing in the north? I keep saying it, that Biafra remains the end of the journey. If you are in the north, no, you are like a broiler chicken. They will feed you for 4 months and they'll be friendly with all the whole children in the house, be friendly with you. But one day, the knife will come across your neck, to pass through your neck. This is exactly how you were before the Janjaweed. And they are trying to make sure they distance us from Israel. No way. It is already there. And very soon, very, very soon, Nigeria, what the Nigeria will get will surprise them. Very, very soon. I want to thank our Umejiru Buago. It has been long that I called him by that name, Umejiru Buago. The Ogene Ndi Igbo one, Ikenga, Simon Ekpa, talking Adu, One-Ekwu One-Eme, Ana-Agwo Onere. Ihe onye ndu mụziri anyị in the year 2015. Ọsọ anyị Ana-Agwo, I say Onere. The The spirit of Anago Onere is embedded in our Prime Minister. He never says something and go back. When he made the announcement of setting all the pipelines ablaze, I thought it was a joke until one was done, which is still burning up to today. I'm telling the truth, it's still burning. It's still burning.
Keep sharing, Biafra.
It has prompted a lot of the incoming investors and those existing investors to think twice. Some of them, like the giant Shell BP, have taken their routine back to their homes and let them remain there. And I want to tell a fellow Biafrans that you should not flog so much on issue of Shell BP quitting oil exploitation and explorations in our land. Don't overflog the issues. We are monitoring them. Sometimes they will do that and they will engage in horizontal drilling. We know all these their tactics. And we no longer drill oil direct. Yes, we know. No more channeling to the pipe, but there are in-sea horizontal drilling that they're engaging. So we are everywhere, even inside the sea. We know when they leave. We know when they are still staying. So do not overflow the issue of Share BP leaving Biafra land. Of course, they have to leave. There is a government now, not a group. The indigenous people of Biafra has been collapsed into an identity, not as a group anymore. Not as a group anymore. The group aspect of it never exists again. The group was used to call everybody together, and now we know who we are. So don't overflog the issue of Shell leaving. Let them leave. Chevron should leave. ExxonMobil should leave. Total should leave. All these giant oil industries milking us dry should leave. We benefit nothing from them. And we are not going to give them an inch. We'll keep on fighting and fighting until the day it will be over. And I'm telling you, this year, 2024, sorry, is going to be over. And 2025, a lot of nations will recognize us. Believe you me. Believe you me, a lot of nations will move into recognitions and recognize Biafra. So keep on calling our people to return home, and keep on telling those living close to the army barracks to stay away for now until further notice, because it is going to rain hair and brimstone on the enemies. And I do know they will not have the ground to contend with. It is going to be terrible. Please, fellow Biafrans, continue praying for Simon Ekpa. One more thing, finally. They want to make you keep on talking about our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and forget about the Biafran restoration, which we have demonstrated that we are more super intelligent than them. We have used one stone to kill two birds. Those of them who think we have sat at home for years and they didn't do anything, it is doing something and has done something. Businesses are collapsing, a lot of secret things going on that many of us are not even aware of. The governors no longer sleep anymore. The people close to them no longer sleep. In fact, their nightmare is Simon Ekpa now. There's no other person. So any other person trying to parade himself or herself is simply but an impostor. And Biafrans don't allow that. We do not allow impostor in our midst. So this is what I have to say. The video you watched from me is the aftermath of the bomb blast in Ibadan, targeted on Igbo-dominated area. I'll keep on calling other Igbos, wherever they are in Yoruba land, come back home. It is time to return back home. Go and listen to African China's song, Come Back Home. Chimo Binata, come back home. Before you look for that, in those 10 days, there's this leather bag that used to make noise. They call it walkie-talkie. Before you even find walkie-talkie to use and return, and you will see anyone. Now that you can come with Ghana must go, or Biafra must go back. start making your way back to the east. Once you get to Benin, you are safe. Anything outside Benin, your life is hostile. Once you cross Okene and enter Ebaji or Onijubo, which is very close to the upper north, you are safe. If you cross the river Benue and entered through the Otukpo area, you are safe. Come back home for the last time. Thank you very much, and God bless you all of you.
Thank you so much, Master Sources, for that wonderful submission and update. We salute you, my brother, and everything you do to see that this our freedom is actualized this year, like our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko had promised and working assiduously day and night to see that it happen. Thank you so much, and we the Biafrans will do everything we have to do to make sure that every support that is needed, that we are going to send it across. God bless you, my brother, for being there. I salute you. Maazi Uzochukwu. Okay, Patricia. Patricia, my sister, are you there? And Eunice, you're welcome. Christopher, you're welcome. Maazi Arinze, you're welcome. Patricia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but the place is not conducive, so I'll call in again.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Uzochukwu, can you unmute yourself?
Thank you. The Honorable Minister. I'm hearing myself twice. Hello?
Go ahead. Go on.
Okay.
Uzo, go on. I can't hear you.
Uzo, what is the hold up now? Uzochukwu, are you there? Okay.
Please, can we call on
I greet everyone on the.
Can we call on Ben Wabo?
Okay, Ben. Uzochukwu, if you're not, if you're having issues with your mic, you can drop and request for the mic again. Ben Wabo, you are called on.
Thank you, Jaja. Thank you, the host. Jaja is the co-host. Thank you, all speakers. And
I am happy to hear this.
And if our ministers are here, also thank you for being in our presence. Sources, I thank you for what you just said. And fortunately, you have touched where I wanted to speak upon. But in addition to that, Biafrans outside 40 states plus of the United States of Biafra, you have heard the clarion call. Do not delay. You delay at your own peril. We are only going to save those who are in Biafra land, the 40 states plus, because we're still waiting for the middle belt to add their own state so that it will continue to go. So wherever you are, anywhere, come home. The time to come home is now. Don't be too late. Don't let it to be too late. Like what happened in 1967, 1970, where they blocked every other area. They were killing a lot of Biafrans in the zoological Republic of Nigeria, in the northern part of that country. So that at the end of it, when you enter, as sources has explained, where to enter and you'll be safe. Because the moment you just put your step on Biafra soil, any Janjaweed idiot will go down, will hear from us. I thank you very much for that explanation, sources. And those who are in Ibadan, what happened yesterday is a bomb. Dominated area of Biafrans. And I don't blame the Yariba. That is their own. They are keeping quiet. When the storm will hit them hard, it will be too late. And our home, 40 plus United States of Biafra, they will look into it, whether asylum will be given to you people, because you are all sabotage. You are cruel. You the Yariba. Shell is packing. I'm sure Chevron will follow. And that pipe you lay from Wari that is going through Niger, you want to take it to Europe, so that at the end of it, you will forget about that. Is it that Rotterdam or the one that was burnt, because you don't want to contribute? I'm talking to Oyibo now, you Caucasian. You don't want to contribute to build it because you have somewhere to exploit. The hour of exploitation has begun. You are not exploring oil right from 1960, 1930 something, which we calculated just now, 85 years. There is nothing to show for it. All the ecosystem in Biafra land is down. No fishes no fishes in the river. In those days when we were very small, we go to the village. When I was in Lagos, I go to village. We form a group. We go fishing. Small fishes from river. We will trace river where the water is coming from, and we'll get that. All that one now is gone totally. It's no longer there. The crab is not there because those fishes, they breathe also inside the water, whereby the oil is on top of the water. How can they breathe? They'll just be dead. And all our environment is filled with fumes, black fumes from the air. Like one of our brothers said, if the rain is falling, you want to put, because in those days, the rain that falls, that water is from heaven and very, very good for us as at that time. And it has impact. It builds give us enzymes that fight every diseases in our body in those days. Water from pots. All this very present time around, we see that you want to kill all of us to take our land. Because you know that land is the land of Garden of Eden. You know it. But the devil, which is Britain, you say it will never be. It will be, whether you like it or not. Thank you, our leader, our great prophet. Oh, may you be great. Wherever you are, we pray that Chukwuka will give you the strength. Because if you have already back out, we are gone as a people. But you have said that you are born for this mission. Biafra must be restored in our time. And that is how it's going to be. And I thank you, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and his cabinet. They are doing very well. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, is very, very dogged in his own approach, the way he handles it. And now, the whole world, they are feeling the pain, especially the Zoological Republic. They are afraid. You call us online country. Oh, yes, the online country. Your eyes are open now. And what can I say? You open your borders. Influx of terrorists to come in. Keep your borders open so that by the time we are advancing, you will find a way to run away. But thank God that the Niger Republic, they have closed border for you too. Probably they will deal with you people that is creating terrorists also in their country. Because many of you come from Futajalo Island and Mauritania. You come to our land, you say the gold of Zamfara belongs to Zamfara. But the oil in our land belongs to you Nigerians, right? That's very good. And all the criminals, what did they do? They gather money, gave it to one entity, one person, Dangote, to start building refinery in Lagos. I don't know whether it's going to turn the Babbage, because that place was a tourist attraction area before. Now it's no longer tourist attraction. They fill everything and start building houses. And I'm sure many of our Biafrans may partake in buying that area. That water will turn the water, I'm sure, to your oil. That's it. But I'm praying to God every day that wherever our brothers are, our Biafrans, they should hear the clarion call. Don't let it enter your one ear and come out the other ear. If you come out to the other ear and you did not listen, anything that befall you over there, you take it and you will suffer your generation. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Co-host and the host. I yield my mic.
Thank you. Thank you. Jaja Godson, are you there? We can
Hello?
hear you. Jaja. Okay. So thank you, Mr.
Please,
Success. For
can I speak up, please? This is Mazi Ejike. If
Can
I'm
you hold
allowed
on
to
a
speak
moment?
up.
Yeah, hold on a moment, sir. So we appreciate your presence here, and like you said,
Hello, am
Chimobi
I allowed to
Nata,
speak up?
Chimobi Natawa, you are
Please,
supposed to go home.
hold on, hold on. The host is speaking. Maybe he's not hearing the host. Host, remove the mic and give him again.
Okay. Did I get it right? Okay. So, like I was saying, our success said that Chimobi Nata is a song. So wherever Chimobi is, Chimobi should go home. That's where you will see your real security. Natawa Nata, it's time. Olugo ni ya Nata Chimobi. Kihe meligi mbugali mega ọzọ, so that what happened to you before won't happen to you again. Shetima won't say his hands are not there. He can't deny. So Chimobi Natawa and the shell. You are talking about your
Please, can
onshore
I speak up? This is
subsidiary.
Mazi Ejike. If I'm
You
allowed to
also
speak
have
up.
your offshores, also, like our brother said. You've not
Hello.
said anything about it. Are you going to sell that one too?
Hello, you are
Shell, are you
distracting.
going to
Can
sell
you
your
hold on,
offshore
please?
subsidiary?
Okay.
So wake up and do the needful. Go and take your clearance from Biafra government. That's when you'll be safe. If not so, run and wait for us because we will catch you. Thank you, Mr. Success. Can we go to Ronnie, our own Ronnie? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, my sister Stella. Jaja was here now. I don't know where he is. Mazi Success. It's always good to hear from you. Mazi Success, you are talking to me. Yes, I'm outside Biafra land, and I had your clarion call, and I know that the God of our land and Chukwukabiame will ensure that some of us who are very true to this, we find our way to Biafra land before any nonsense will start happening. Thank you very much for that update, and we are adhering to that instruction. You know, I asked our PM this question. He said, even anywhere we are, unless we start assessing the security situation, then can you know what to say or whatever, that we can still hold on. But as you have said it, I have heard, because I've been making plan anyway, because I know that this year I'm staying wherever I am. I'll be in Biafra land very, very soon. Having said that, I want to go to the topic. Yes, Shell and many other people should pack. After all, they have been in Biafra land for 85 years without anything to show for it. If you go to the places where these people are mining, you will see how terrible the places are. The streets are bad, no good road, no pipe bomb water, no health system. And these people have been there, bad terrain, all these bad moisture everywhere. And nobody seems to care. So I think that they are them living, because they are the problem. These share you are talking about are the problem. This is the reason why they want everybody to die, observing one Nigeria. This is the reason why Britain want everybody die. So if they are packing now is a good thing. That means our Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of Mejri Buagu, Simon Ipa, is working. Our sit at home is producing results. Before now, they were saying, don't mind them, they will suffer. The Southeast, they will suffer. Let them keep sit. If they lie, let them sit at home forever. They were pretending. They didn't want to tell anybody the truth. Now, they are no longer hiding. The companies are living in droves, and everybody is seeing it. It's no longer the one they will come and lie to, and to cover up. Look at the bomb explosion that happened in Ibadan, and look at how stupid those Yariba are covering that nonsense. In fact, in my office, I have to confront one. One of them was confronting me. I wouldn't blame her. She's a Muslim. She would want Islamic a republic anyway. She's a Yoruba, and she was even the one that says it's illegal mining. I look at her. I was like, what? Illegal what? This thing is a bomb. And these people planted it in an Igbo, dominated area. And I know that more of this will happen. Just like Mazi Sussex said, more of this will happen. And each time you are telling our people this kind of thing, they don't want to listen. Each time you are telling them, I say, oh, when I can say, oh, when if name, oh, when if name, don't worry. Oh, when if name, because time has gone. The time we are now is a very critical period. These people are doing everything in their power to make sure that they take over lands. Yesterday they went to Zamfara, they murdered people. That one is not enough. They are bombing explosion everywhere. And somebody is seated somewhere telling you, no, is illegal mining. What do you mean by illegal mining? Illegal mining in a residential area, and you people have been there watching them keeping those materials without saying anything until that bomb now exploded. These people think they are dealing with idiots. Maybe they think they are dealing with fools to come out with that kind of lie. They should find another lie to lie, because we are following them bomber to bomber and we know exactly what is going on. This is what our PM said, and our prophet said it, Mazen Nandekalo, and it's happening before our very eyes. So if anybody is still here in doubt, well, I don't know what will not happen to you before you start believing reality. The reality of the whole thing is there is no security in Nigeria because Nigeria is gone. The reality of the whole thing, like somebody was asking in the space, say, what are these people? It was Dr. their Yeye Fulani man who was writing P2B. What is that his name again? He was asking a question that why are these people living? What are they seeing that we are not seeing? And I asked him, I said they are seeing the collapse of Nigeria and they are seeing that it's over. So if you and your Fulani cronies still thinking that you can do anything to hold everybody down, this time you are joking. We are living and we are living. So in conclusion, whatever is it that you are doing to, propel this vision, please keep doing it. If possible, double it, because this is the time that is needed. And to sanitize our people, keep doing it. I want to thank you very much, Stella, for always bringing us here, Jaja, and the rest of you, Biafra Queen, and the rest of you, Jide Work and others, so that always come once in a while, put up space so that our people can be sensitized. It's a good thing, and God will continue to bless you guys. Yes, it's not easy, but I know that there is no labor each and every one of us here put, that will be in vain. We are working for our future and the future of our children and children's children. We want to have a country that we will call home, and that country is Biafra. Thank you for the opportunities, Madam Stella and the co-host. I yield my mind.
Thank you, Ronnie, our own Ronnie. Jaja, are you there? Jaja, you have the mic.
Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you so much, Rooney. The only thing we are fighting for is to have a home that we can call our own. Outside this very reason, we don't have any cause to fight. But for the fact we want to have a home that we'll call our own, and not only to have a home that we'll call on our own, a home where we can live safely. And our children and our children's children will live safely in that home. That's why we fight the way we are fighting. And don't think that we are ever going to change the pattern or the system or the template in which we are fighting with. We are never going to change it. Rather, we will intensify it because our home is more important to us than any other thing. Thank you so much, Stella, Rooney, for that wonderful submission. I don't know, Sister Patricia, are you free now? Simon Eba, AGK, you have the mic now. You can speak.
Group from Ghana. I really appreciate all the government in exile and in Biafra land as well. I really appreciate every one of you people, the media warriors as well, and every one of us who have been writing as well. I want to start by saying I thank the Biafran government for all the great job they have been doing defending Biafra from the enemy. Let me say as well, starting from the coming of the Biafran government, the coming of the Biafran army, the coming of the Biafran resistance fighter, the coming of the Biafran Air Force, the coming of the Biafran Navy. I appreciate the Biafran government for all this, because with this we have seen it, and with all this I have mentioned, the Biafran have been restored in 2023. And I really appreciate the Biafran government for all this wonderful job they have been able to do, achieving Biafra in 2023, and as well promising every Biafran citizens all over the world to defend Biafra this year, 2024. And believe me, we all believe in all the Biafran government have been doing, and as well we are prepared for the defense of Biafra in October and November, as the Biafran government have already said. We appreciate them, and we also keep on firing down to make sure that Biafra is being restored as they promised us in 2024, or to be defended in 2024. Yes, come to those of them residing in different areas, most of all, we don't need to be discussing about them anymore, because Masnam can have done all the job that need to be did. Masnam can have already called on every single person living in different part of the Nigeria, which he said that the day the Biafrans, those who will restore Biafra, the day they will rise up and start defending Biafra, that those who is residing in different places, you might not have that chance to come back home. That if you are in different places, as he said, that you should come back home, that day, those who believe in Biafra and those who will restore Biafra, when they pick it up, they will never step back. And of course, we have seen it today. With the Biafran government coming, with the Biafran Prime Minister Sam Nekpa coming, every single thing Maznam can have said have accomplished. So we are not surprised of what we are seeing today. We are not surprised of those who is residing in different areas, seeing what they are seeing today. Most of us today, we are not surprised. But it is called accomplishment of what Maznam can have said. And believe me, the Biafra Prime Minister Sam Nekpa coming, He repeated what Maznam Khan as well, what he have said, that every single person living in different part of zoo should come back home. That time Maznam Khan had been saying is here. But of course, most of us and most of the people who gallivant always call Simon Ekpa and his boy, who always say, oh, we know them, they are autocratic, we know them, they only come and rant on social media. Biafran online, we know. Everything the Biafran government as Maznam Khan have said have come to pass. So we don't care about anybody reciting anywhere. And believe me, most of them you are seeing today, who is seeing what you are seeing today, is not because they never know it will happen. But believe me, they never believe it will happen. But they knows that those leading Biafra, or those who have come to restore Biafra, just like how Maznam Khan said, that when they comes up, those residing in different places might not get the opportunity to come back home. And believe me, this is the time. And what Maznam Khan have said for a very long time ago, now is the time, and now what he said is not happening. So we are not surprised of everything that is happening to them. But I believe those of them who is still reciting there, who never believed in Biafran government, which I always said, that with the power Biafran government is possessing, is more tougher, powerful than so-called Nigerian government. Because if a Nigerian chief of army staff, so-called giant of Africa, will come out on live national TV called NTA or AIT to cry for what the Biafran government is doing with them, or what the Biafran government is dealing with them, I believe so many of people who never believed in Biafra, I believe if they have that atom of sense that God created them with, they would have learned and understand that the coming of the Biafran Prime Minister and the coming of the Biafran government and the coming of the Biafran resistance fighter, army, navy, air force, believe me, they would have learned better. But here is the case that these people you are seeing, they are the one that is actually dragging us backwards. In every single thing we are doing, they are the one dragging us backward because their property and stuff. And believe me, these guys or these people you are seeing, they don't believe in Biafra. They don't believe in it. And we don't need to be looking up to them or crying for anybody. Well, as for me today, I'm not seeing any of them like there's nothing happening to any of them residing in different part of the zoo that I feel for them. I don't care about what they are seeing today, because what they are seeing have already been said. And the Biafran government always come up and say that so thing. This is the reason why I love Biafran government so much. Is one thing, Biafran government never come up and do something without informing the Biafran citizens all over the world. Believe me, before the declaration of Biafra sovereign state, the United States of Biafra, of course, Biafran government have already always said something. Before anything will start, before they will start doing something, Biafran government always inform us, inform the Biafran citizen that this is the next thing that is going to start up or that will be happening. But believe me, a lot, many never believed it. If you check the coming of the Biafran government, you will find out that a lot of people neglected it, ignored it, down to the Biafran army, navy, and other stuff today. So all we are saying today is that Biafran government should keep on going harder, keep on doing the needful. Of course, they have done a lot of job. What we have not seen for a very long time ago of our life, we have not seen what we are seeing today in Biafran struggle, in Biafran restoration, especially restoring Biafra in 2023 and also coming to defend Biafra in 2024. We have not seen such a thing before, and everybody can be me a witness of what I'm saying. But today, with the Biafran government, all this have happened. And Biafran government have as well promised to defend Biafra. Because it's two things, restoration of Biafra and the defense of Biafra, which they have already did. They have restored Biafra in 2023 and now to defend in 2024, which I have been crying. Some of us are broadcaster. I always say it that if you are residing in different places, Biafran government have give this ultimatum, they have give us enough time to come back home. This is the only time we have. If the Biafran government will give us from now to October, November, that means the Biafran government is always care about the citizens. And that is the reason why they give us from this January down to that time. Because I believe if the Biafran government don't care about the citizens, they would have declared Biafra in this January or February. But with this, for every single Biafran citizens all over the world to understand that the Biafran government care about us, they did what? They give us from now to November and October as well, to make sure that the little one will have somewhere else that most of them gallivant about to make sure that if you care, you can bring some of your businesses back home. I believe that that was the reason why Biafran government do that. And I believe most of them who are now seeing what they're seeing today, because I believe that a reasonable and sensible person use what he sees surrounding, learn sense, not until what he sees happen to he or she before. So I believe that the remaining of them who are still gallivanting will learn from what they are seeing today, and I believe they will come back home. That is my own advice. If they will listen to it, so appreciation to the Biafra Prime Minister and every Biafran government appointee in exile and in de facto government in Biafra land. I'm really so much happy what Biafran government have been able to do, saving the life and property of Biafra. We have seen every single thing the Biafran government is doing, the ultimatum given and the so-called the people in our land, they are responding. At least Shell is one of the response to Biafran government. And most of all, we understand the power the Biafran government possess. We understand it. And the enemy as well, or those who don't believe in Biafra, residing in Biafran land as well, they understand the Biafran government, the power they possess. And you can see today, if Shell don't understand, believe me, they will never move or they will never make a move. But Shell, they understand that the power possessing the territory, the Biafran government, the 40 state, the United States of Biafra, they understand it. And this is the reason big why they are vacating. And you can see in Nigeria today, a lot of people, investors are moving away because they understand that the Biafra have been restored. But when you look at it today, you find out that most of our people today, they find it as in Biafra this, Biafra that. And I always tell people that your enemy knows you more than yourself. If you don't believe me, you can see it today. Why is a lot of people moving away?
Okay, we can't hear you anymore. Simon Ekpa Ejike. Ejike, we can't hear you anymore. But we've heard what you said.
From Nigeria, we're seeing that something that before have happened. You know that 2024, as Biafran government give October and November, is actually final day, the pregnancy that Marzin Namtan had been carrying. Everything is going to end in 2024. October and November is the ultimatum. We really appreciate every single Biafran government. I'm proud as I'm speaking up and I'm happy every single day of my life. I'm happy, proud of what the Biafran government is doing because it never happened before.
We can't hear you anymore. Can somebody hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you. It's from
okay,
his side.
Mom, you have the mic. Sisu.
Okay, me. Thank you, Simon Ekpa. We
I
are
really
not hearing you
appreciate you
again.
people. Every single person that have stand well.
Simon Ekpa Ejike. Okay, he has gone.
Pick up the mic back. And,
yeah.
Okay.
Their network is not really good today. Can you hear me, Stella?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. No, yes, I raised up my hand when my able brother, Chris Uwaboy, was talking. Yeah, he mentioned something that caught my attention, like how they are spilling oil in our sea, no more fish, nothing. That if in their land, those people that refine oil for us here if one, as they are working, their company spill one oil, not be CEO, say he spill, say he go one river, the fire wey they go give them, they go pay it, maybe their company go almost cover. If they spill any something that equinates and they discover that it's from this company, it's gone. They are just because they don't really care about us. We have come to know that they have never cared about us. Upon everything, they have been mining, they have been collecting. taking from us, but they don't really care about the people. Yeah, a lot of people are sick. They don't know the cause of their sickness. When somebody will come out and make video and let them know that this is the cause of your sickness. I've seen many films of company that use material that cause sickness, even in America, even here in Europe, true life story. I know how those companies pay dear. Even share, they will not even have mind to come to us again. They can. We don't even need to accept them because these people, they are evil. They just have to go, and we can. If Finland is ready to, if they can, Finland can come and open business with us. They can share go to meet Finland, they buy from them. They don't even need to come to us direct. We don't even need to have anything to do with these people. Every other company that have had business with Nigeria, we don't even need to do contract with them because they are evil. You don't know when somebody is evil. They have done indescribable things to our people. A lot of people have died of unknown sickness caused by them. And upon that, they still sponsor these terrorists. Only say the terrorists can overpower them, and they are still the one using them. Like the question our brother Ronnie just asked, somebody was asking that question. Why? What are they seeing that they are running that we are not seeing? May God punish that your mouth. What are they seeing that they are running? Because they want to see all this kill one of the key. You just say because say you be concussion color. If me I did there now, if I see Fulani, I see concussion, now the concussion will first kill them. Now, not the say I go leave this Fulani komoto. Because on that concussion, I say Fulani come. Say I did now, I see British person, I see Fulani terrorist. Now that British person I will first kill because if I first kill that Fulani, that I leave that British wrong. He go find another Fulani can't give me. Where go come kill me. So I don't need to give that Britain chance. Now that Britain, I go first go. After I don't deal with them, before I will come face the Fulani, because I know say the Britain not there again, we go gather another Fulani, come meet me, come kill me. Come they kill my people. We are saying that the Fulani, these terrorists are killing us. We know the people that brought them. When Buhari was there, they used trailer to import them. Just that most of them now, they are not working. Some of them are working, like the ones that bomb. That one is for Shetima. All of us know. It's for Shetima. It's for them. But those ones that are going from different villages, kidnapping, in Biafra land, kidnapping, asking for ransom. Those ones, they are the ones that they did not contend again. They can't contend them again. They brought them to us. Some of them now, say when you train, our Biafra, you know how they do now. When you train person for work, then when you don't learn the work, you will go on his own. Some of them, they wait for you to free them. Some of them now do free, they'll just go open their own because they think they don't sabi pass you. That is what is going on with them now. The killing that is going on in the Middle Belt, those ones, they are the government that are sending them. That bomb they just throw now is the government. But those small kidnapping, they are kidnapping, they go, whether they ask for ransom, whether they collect those ones, most of them, they are individual, but they are the people that come out from the government terrorists. They want to be on their own. Maybe the money what government they give, they not reach them again. They want to be on their own. They are the one kidnapping all around. Evil people, what are they see? What are they see when they not they see? What are they see? Evil. I pity for the people that are still listening to them. Those ones that will still allow them to foolish them. Those are the ones I'm pitying for. So let me just leave my mic now. I know my sister Patricia will be at work. So I will just give you mic to talk now. I'm still here. Thank you, ma.
Do I go on?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. The mic is yours.
All right. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Host, Stella, co-host, Jaja God. Biafra Queen and the warrior Uzochukwu, Nwanne Nonso, Tina, Meritel, our minister, and everyone on board. We are all called to be here and to do the needful. My respect to everyone, because I know we have the hunger and the thirst to go home. We've been in exile for so long that the cold water from our land, as David said, he needed the water from his land, and he had to ask for one of his men who can go and get him the water. And the brave soldier went, defeating the giants, and brought him the water. And when even the water was gotten to him, he could not even drink it. He said, "Far be it from me that I will not give this water and use it as a sacrifice to God who rescued them and gave them the victory." Thank you, everyone. Simon Epa, why did you send shell packing? BG is powerful. Yeah, when God gives you or sends you on errand, he backs you up, giving you every wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the willpower to carry it to the end. And that is why when he starts sending our generals from Ojukwu down to our leader and PM and all the warriors here, he wasn't just telling us a tale story. God meant for us to be free, because freedom emanates from him. And anything fighting against freedom is evil. And evil must be removed far away from the congregation of God. The shell packing or trying to sell one, show something off and leave the other one pending or whatever, whoever they are, all these big companies, they know that they have done evil. And we are not ready for their, whether propaganda or just to come out to talk. We Biafrans, we have come to take back what belongs to us, and we are taking it with rage without even looking back. The big heads that are even continuously carrying on these criminalities, those are the ones that I would love our angels to get them one by one. We have come to take hold, total control of our land, and we are on top of it. We cannot be here in the plenty and we are dying with hunger, with famine, with thirst, with everything known to man. And yet God blessed that land that would have been better, much, much better than Dubai, much more better than, is it Iran or wherever that I learned sometime. The president wasn't allowing any of his citizens to work or whatever. He was supplying them with houses, with money, whatever they need, school
Libya,
free.
Gaddafi of
Libya, yes, thank you. There. So we are of much, much better off, because not only that our land is blessed with the dews of heaven, we even have God that we have known from the beginning. That democracy started with us because we have the laws of God with us. And God has been waiting for us until now to get back that which the enemy has stolen. The Fulanis, the British, and cohorts are the devils. They have come to steal, kill, and destroy. And upon that, they have the guts to come and tell us they will sell this or they will sell that. Are you selling what belongs to you or what belongs? You can imagine the boldness, the arrogance, the wickedness. You want to sell what you have been using, stolen for over 100 years. To sell it to who again? You see, they know what they will pay back. The reparations that they will give back according to their laws, which they don't follow. That is why they decide to, pretend they don't see anything, they don't hear anything, and turn the laws upside down because it has to do with the people of God. But so long as God lives, which when he begins to do a work, no spirit stops him. Even if we don't fight, God himself will fight because he has sacrificed somebody on behalf of this project. When Abraham sacrificed Isaac without returning Isaac back, God saw that spirit and said, for you to have done that, then I'm coming into this project to give my son and save the whole wide world. And the same way, our God sent mercy, and he did not refrain, not one dot. And today we're all here because he has given birth to that groaning, to that suffering, to that mandate, to that mission that God gave him. And these Fulanis Janjaweed, the Chinas, the Japan, the whatever, they have come like locusts and continue to eat and to suck us alive. That is why our people are being told ever since our general was on board, get back home, because they still carry on that hatred that will never leave them until they are buried. Come back home, our people, wherever they are. There is no time given that you wait until Kwandi was some mirrorless or no. Come back home on time. And when we come back from everywhere, these terrorists in uniform that are being sent.
Excuse me, can I interrupt a little?
Okay.
Our Prime Minister is live on Telegram. He sent the link on his link. If you have Telegram, you can join him. Yeah.
I think all of us should immediately go there. We can't be having a prime minister and we're here.
Yeah, Prime. That is why. Sorry, my beautiful sister.
Oh, no
Patricia.
problem, no problem.
Just round up so that Sister Stella will close, so that we go and meet him.
Yes,
I'm
please,
already
we are
there.
going there. All right, thank you.
All right.
Go to our
Let
Prime
me
Minister. He
end
just
it here.
posted it. Yes.
Let me end it here. We are going home, and all this shell or whatever, the Chinas and the most everything in our land, they should all be set packing. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we all move to Telegram? Thank you.
So Prime Minister link, you will see the link there. Just follow that link. He will direct you to the Inter Biafra on Telegram.
You mean Prime Minister's Twitter?
Twitter space. Just go there. Just tweet it. As I saw it up here, follow him. Now carry me go there. I'm in this place now.
Okay.
If you press that place, it will just take you direct to the Inter Biafra.
But you have to download the Telegram first, no?
You don't have the Telegram?
I don't have yet.
It's very simple. You just need your phone number and the email or either password or email. I don't know. Very simple. Very, very simple. It should be like as I say they open WhatsApp. It will send you the number where you take open and it will send you verification number. Just put and then you are already there.
Thank you, people that have joined this. It is ending. God bless you all for sharing. God bless you, people in TikTok, for